lackeys, at least, uh, and ask them for assistance in both getting to the middle of the desert and also keeping the Nokrins off your back in the meantime. They essentially were they were happy to do that, or at least happy to get you an audience with their boss, provided that you have your own. Provided that you earn it by going and doing something for them first, which in this case is finding the whereabouts of one of their operatives, a mage known as Maeve, who not only is useful to the syndicate, but is also quite talented in the school of divination, so it might be helpful to you guys in your endeavors should you manage to get her alive. She's been missing for a few days now, and your current lead is that she was, in the moments that she was last seen, she was seen with an individual known as Lord Hogram, which you guys know to be essentially a wine baron. Just an absolute fucking hippo of a man. Not an actual gif, just a very, very fat man. And definitely very gluttonous and not a very pleasant person to look at or be around.
A disgusting fat body, heard.
I mean, not just that, but yeah, he definitely had he definitely had an entitled energy about him.
He throws his way around and his money so that he can do
Whatever
horrible, do whatever he wants. Usually,
yeah.
the companionship of women against their will. Heard.
Yeah. Although
he's definitely not gonna have a happy ending when he meets us.
Just to be explicitly clear, I'm happy to and have not yet made it so that the literal logical conclusion of Billy's message there that is not part of it, and I am happy to keep it that way. I imagine that would be most comfortable for everyone.
Yep.
Just as a comfort thing for everyone. But yes, he's a nasty piece of work. He tried to charm Billy. Billy thankfully managed to sort of wrestle away the magic. You guys tried to chase him. You're not sure whether the guards recognized you in the dead of night, but the carriage driver did manage to get away from you guys. But you did notice that he was heading back north to presumably his estate.
So I guess he's gonna expect us to come after him to his place now, huh?
It's definitely going to be on a slightly higher alert than he otherwise would have been. Yeah. I'm imagining probably you guys reconvene the following morning, as it has been a relatively late night. And probably meet Yoko down by the docks and inform her of what has happened. Would that be accurate?
I would say so.
Hi. What has happened?
The information.
Billy completely stone-facedly reiterates everything that happened in the most frustrated voice you've ever heard her speak in.
Wow.
Xiao quite quietly pats her on the shoulder.
I need a 5th shower.
I leave for a few days and look what happens.
Yeah, it
you
would've been-
can wear the skimpy dress next time.
It would have been nice
last
if you'd
time.
been there. You could have done some of your special magic and probably either disabled the carriage more effectively than us, or put this animal to sleep. You have sleep, don't you?
That is a thing I do.
Peel
Yeah.
apart by the fingers.
But yeah,
So-
it looks like Billy wants to kill this guy, and I don't blame her.
But has that anything to do with our mission, or is that like a personal vendetta thing?
Both.
What?
likely
do-
related.
They're
Oh.
tangential.
Okay.
No certainty yet, but there's a fairly high possibility.
Technically, killing the
We're
guy
gonna
is
need
more
to
of just
ask
a
him
bonus.
questions.
But yeah,
Oh. Do
it's
we
probably-
think that
it'll
he has
probably-
our guy, our mafia guy?
He's our lead.
He's our lead.
Okay.
It'll probably be better if you, I, or a Malthorn is asking the questions, and Billy can finish it up with the, dark, angry guard routine. Happy guard, angry guard. One of us will be the happy guard, and Billy will be the angry guard.
I feel
And,
like she's
you know.
more threatening.
I crack my neck. It echoes.
I think I understand.
Yeah.
Crack it and it like ratchets back around with several more clicks.
Mhm.
Just like with the pure anger and rage in your body.
But yeah, we should probably let her finish, because once she finishes, she's probably not going to be breathing anymore. Just a heads up.
But yeah. Yoko, is there anything that you would have liked to have done on the island with your family? I imagine you spent some time with them and just had a chat and that.
Yeah, just hang out. Nothing important.
They
Okay,
were dropping all the acid.
Yeah. I mean, they would have mentioned that Billy passed by. Like they would describe her. They didn't, meet her, but they would have mentioned that they, some of the folk have heard that a wolf-like lady had passed by.
Oh, like a long time ago.
Hmm.
No, like pretty recently.
I went on a boat trip.
Yeah. And went up to the monastery.
I am self-actualized now, so watch out.
You're on the road.
I'm basically Buddha.
Sure. But yeah. Yoko, did you want to do anything on the island at all, or are you happy
No.
to spend time with your family? All right.
They go
In
jet
that case-
skiing. There's a high ropes course.
I mean, they got
Um,
magic. I'm sure it's not possible. It's not out of the
Yeah.
realm of possibility for them.
In that case, well, her family's not magical. Her family's just some farmers.
Losers.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Posers.
I mean, they
Alright.
probably could have done
Get
some
good,
cool.
son.
They probably
I
could
make
have done some cool stuff, but they decided to just chill out.
I make a point to not tell them enough to get them involved, or even lie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them tied up in this.
No. I mean, they do ask a lot of questions, but they don't pry too much. And they're very happy to see you, and I'll say that they have saved up a bit and will give you a gift of 100 gold worth of scribing supplies.
Oh, that's
Aw.
very nice. Thank you, family.
So Yoko's family is like the parents from Matilda, except not deadbeats.
It's not a lot of money, but it's a fair bit for what they
For
have.
fun, yeah. For
Yeah,
them, it's-
they basically have a lifestyle block, but bigger.
They have prolific farmlands that do well.
Yeah, they have a decent farmland and they do all right, and they don't need for much.
I mean, they were able to send a daughter up to Wizard College. That's pretty solid.
I'm from a upper tier of peasants, not like
Well,
those low tier peasants.
Actually, Yoko kind of made her way through college on whatchamacallit,
Scholarship.
yeah, scholarships.
Spoilers.
Nice.
But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, you guys reconvene, and you are able to go about your business.
Look, if he's our next lead, we don't have anything better to do than try and find his estate, right? I would kill to be able to forget how he smells, but I can't. That's gotta be something. If we know the direction he went, I'll fucking check every villa on that side of the bay if I have to.
Yeah. Billy, why don't you just make me a retroactive perception check on the note of smell? You have advantage because,
Keen
Smell
senses.
shit.
Yeah. 14.
Does he
Yeah,
smell bad?
I mean,
I would just imagine, like, he probably has a fancy cologne that he really likes and wears too much of.
yeah,
Stinks.
there is that, but I will say with your senses, like normally, I'm trying very hard to describe this guy without sounding fat shammy, but
You could just describe the smell of his horrible sweat.
yeah,
Smells like shame.
well, funnily enough, there isn't that underneath. Like, normally, Billy, with your refined senses, you're like, when someone is wearing even just like a normal amount of perfume or cologne or deodorant or whatever, if they haven't showered recently, you can smell it like they haven't showered in a while and they're wearing a lot of whatever fragrance they're wearing. And you smell that mixing, which is, very unpleasant. Weirdly enough, you didn't smell the mix, you only smelled the unpleasant cologne. So, yeah, that's not something that you noticed or at least registered until now as you're thinking about it. Your mind was probably a little bit too filled with anger in the time. Now that it's perhaps a little bit more compartmentalized and you're thinking about it, you realize this.
By the way, he smelled weird. Like, his body didn't stink.
How strange.
And certainly not as much as, like, it would
It didn't
be,
even smell like he had hair. It was weird.
yeah, like it would be a little weird for someone who'd been like basically out partying all night and drinking to not smell at least a little bit off.
Did he smell
But-
like the place that we were in? Like, did he carry some of the scents from the candles and incense in the
Yeah.
casino?
Yeah, I mean a little.
He was okay, so he was alright.
Like he was there for a while, presumably.
Okay,
But like,
so he's
there's
Pinocchio.
there's no smell of him,
Classic
which is-
Pinocchio syndrome.
which is especially surprising because of his rotundness. You'd expect that there would be a considerable amount of it.
pass this along.
But yeah. Also, I know it's been a hot second, so feel free to ask me any reminders about, what happened or any details or anything like that. Or like any retroactive checks you might like to have made.
Can't really think of any, unless there was someone who would know he was going somewhere, but wouldn't even know who to ask for that.
I mean, you could well ask the syndicate members that you had contact with previously, and from what you could tell, he was a pretty high status individual, and so there's a fair chance, honestly, most folk would at the very least know where he lives. Although even Yoko, you would be able to sort of, after hearing the description of this man and everything, you would be able to know that he lives in an estate to sort of the north. It would be the northeast of town. Or I suppose probably more to the east. It's along the coast, and it's maybe a few miles outside of town, and it's sort of up on a hill overlooking a large winery, which is, it's known to be pretty good wine. It's not like the best of the best, but it's pretty good. It's like maybe like the second most expensive you could find in a restaurant.
So to go to this guy's house, we need some kind of excuse, right?
I mean, you could just show up, but that would definitely ring some bells.
Yeah.
Although you personally haven't been seen by him, and there's a possibility that those other than Billy might not be recognized.
Hmm. And is it bad if he recognizes you? Like, did you attack him or something?
Worse, I turned him down.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then the rest of you did chase his cart, but it was in the dark at night, and the only person who may have seen you was the cart driver.
Okay.
And I think, if I recall correctly, Shao was probably the only one who got close enough to potentially have actually being distinguishable in the darkness. Does everyone remember it that way? Because that's what my brain's telling me, but I might have forgotten some details or misplaced.
It's
Oh,
obviously been too long.
It's about, I mean, roughly. If something comes up, we'll deal with it.
All right. So what's the plan? What do you guys want to do?
Don't look at me.
I mean, Billy has stated what she wants to do. Unfortunately, coming up with plans is not the specialty. Her plan is to go door to door looking for this guy. Or estate to estate, as they might say.
Okay, we don't need to do that. We can ask.
Right.
You know where his estate is. Like, you'd be able, if you went outside of the city and like went on top of a tall hill, you could probably look around and go, "Oh, there's the one with all of the fucking vineyards."
Oh, who's the vineyard guy? Okay, I could probably tell you what house it was when I saw it.
Yeah, like you haven't been home in a little while, so your memory's a little fuzzy. But you'd know it when you saw it, basically,
Oh,
if you had like
yeah.
a good view of the estate. And you know that it is to the east. So like it would not be too hard to find. It's just a matter of approaching it in such a way that you don't arouse suspicion. Or if you don't care about that, approaching it fast enough that he doesn't get away.
Okay, finding it's not a problem. What are
Does
we
he have,
trying
like-
to do here?
Does he have the police and like? Does he have
He's
watchers?
got
You-
private security.
You don't know. You know he has private security.
There's definitely
Um,
going to be private security.
Gonna be
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Like he's pretty wealthy. He's got private security for sure.
Nothing we can't handle, but let's try not to break the law.
Well, I mean, is it breaking the law if we're fixing the law?
In the eyes of the current law, yes.
Yorka,
Law's
if
fucking
you
stupid.
Yorka, if you want, you can make a history check regarding just like the law and what you're up to, like how you. I'm imagining you might be trying to think of ways you might be able to potentially break the law without breaking the law, or like get
Yeah,
away
right.
with some minor
Loophole.
crimes. Yeah. So you know that sort of with your recent experiences and coming back to the city, you're recalling some things about the Black Lotus and the White Lotus. So the White Lotus is, from what you can recall, you've not had any personal experience, but they are the legitimate business of a crime syndicate. And they're very successful. They're like a small trade empire. They
How is
And-
legitimate and crime in
they
the
have
same...
several. They have several. Well, because this is the legitimate part of their
It's-
larger
it's-
business,
it's
part of
the-
which is criminal.
It's the money laundering side. It's the customer. It's the front. It's the public facing side.
Yeah, and so they have some casinos. They have various, high class shit like that. And
Sure.
then they also, the other side of the coin is the Black Lotus, which is the actual criminal syndicate, the mafia, if you will, who, distribute drugs and smuggle shit and that kind
Racketeering.
of stuff. Yeah,
That kind of stuff. Brothels.
the brothels aren't illegal, but,
Mm.
but the White Lotus definitely has a few.
Trafficking. That might still be legal, right?
Trafficking would be illegal, yeah, like human trafficking, or humanoid trafficking, I guess.
Shag probably has some gripes with them. She doesn't like traffickers in general.
But you shall probably don't really have any experience with these folk. All you would know would be distant rumors.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
not-
He's never been this
you've
far
not-
south.
Yeah, you've not been this far south, and you've not really heard many stories from this far south either.
Yeah,
You've not-
none of the people he has helped us have gotten as far south as that he's known, or if they
Yeah.
have, they've never gotten
Yeah,
back to him. It's been way
Yeah.
beyond his reach.
Yeah, your last point of contact was probably like this line and above. But yeah.
Following your lead. I mean, you know my abilities. I have decent long-range capabilities, and I can turn into a rat, so I could technically sneak in
Why don't
But that's about it.
Sorry, the thing that I was meaning to say is that the Black Lotus, who you believe you are working for at this exact moment, you're trying to basically recover an operative of theirs. They may be able to pull some strings to get you acquitted of any minor crimes.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
succeed at whatever task.
And we think this nobleman is keeping our guy hostage, or knows where he is.
Last seen with them.
Yeah, last seen with him hasn't been seen
Okay.
since, and is definitely not one to not be seen since without significant cause.
Yeah. Hmm.
Sounds like the plan is y'all do some recon. Since I can't be spotted in the area, I'll leave town after dark and meet y'all in the woods by the estate. Give me the download.
Sounds like the best option.
You could potentially try and find some sort of disguise, or just keep your way around the edges. But yeah, do how you want to do.
Who said that? I turn around.
It's possible that your contacts in the Black Lotus might be able to help get you in there, but you don't know.
Well, they won't even let us hire them without doing this.
Well, it's more that they won't let you speak to their boss. And this is like, they have a more pressing concern right now. This is their concern, that that they weren't able to solve themselves in this moment. So they'd probably help you with it if you did want to go and enlist some help from them. But it's up to you whether you consider that a worthy endeavor. And of course, they'd probably find themselves more indebted to you the less they help you.
Shouk, how do you feel about running around the estate as a rat and looking for stuff?
I mean, I don't mind, but I have limited resources and a timetable on that. But that skill, when I transform into the rat, I am only able to do it for an hour. So I would need to sneak up to be pretty close to the estate, and then sneak in as a rat. But I would need to prepare to get the hell out, unless you want me to start a ruckus so you guys can get in.
Just scouting for now.
I can also, if you give me some time, I can try to find animals in the area, specifically any crows, and try to entice them to assist us, because they're just wild animals. They
You
might
love
go to-
doing that, don't you?
Well, yeah, they're birds, and they are not paid attention to, so they can be our little spies. It's just a potential option for tactics. I don't have that many skills, so I'm just letting you know what I have to bring to the table. Sorry, I'm good at traversing in the wilds, hunting animals, gathering resources, and avoiding notice, and shooting people with arrows. And I guess almost dying. I think I've done that a few times now.
If I'm reading this map correctly, there's this mountain pass right next to the estate called the Hot Gates. What if we led them into there?
Of
Their numbers, like they would be nothing.
course.
But then we would get reinforcements, and then we would, die horrifically to the last man and woman.
A beautiful death.
I don't need to be a martyr. So you would like me to scout the area, avoid notice, and then come back with information, or scout the area and then sneak in?
Scout the area. If you have an easy way in that's not watched, take a peek, but don't take any risks, would be my suggestion.
Yeah, sneak a peek if you can, but nothing too risky. Rather you came back with no information than get caught.
I think the two of you should go with him. Be on
Mhm.
standby in the woods nearby.
Keep
I'll
watching.
try and rustle up a disguise and meet you guys there by nightfall, or maybe an hour after.
To have the disguise self spell, I could disguise myself as one of the guards.
Not a great idea. You would almost certainly be asked questions. That's it. I don't have any fucking ideas. So
Okay, so sneak around with the intent of not being discovered. If they do discover me, grab it, and then
Yeah.
try to break line of sight, and then turn into a rat to hide, and then sneak off. Okay.
or be a rat the whole time. Sit around listening on a conversation or two, and they go, "Man, I hate tending that shed out back with the prisoner." You find out where that shed is, and
Okay.
dishonored it up. Billy says that. Billy says dishonored it up.
I'm not familiar with that euphemism, but I will try my best.
It's this game we used to play when we were kids. We would get sticks and we
Wow.
would brand each other, and the person that got branded was the dishonored, and they had to kill the rest of us.
That's a wild game.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
Sorry,
a
we didn't play that kind of
magical
game when I
artifact
was
that
a
gives you
child.
Infinite misty steps for a bit.
Okay, then I am definitely down to attempt to make this attempt. I will need to leave my rickshaw with somebody, since I can't skulk around while dragging that behind me.
Absolutely.
I thought we already left that with Alendril, to be
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
easy
remember.
enough to do.
So yeah, the chest preserving a lot of the cooking supplies that I have. Any a lot of the heavy things that we carried along with that are on the rickshaw back with Alendril. And I am ready to do some infiltration.
Cool.
And We've had a long we've had a long rest since the night, right? Okay, yeah. So we're fully.
No, it's the morning.
Huh?
It's the morning. Yeah, morning after.
Okay. I'll rest.
I mean, unless you guys really want to head up there midnight, but
No. Chowger's not a fool. Okay. Well then, shall we head towards the manor?
Yep. It is this way.
Have fun. I'm gonna go find a costume shop.
I mean, Billy, you could potentially go and ask the Black Lotus folk about it, but you do what you want to do. I just don't want to leave you out of the loop too long.
Fine. I mean, they're just reconning.
Earth. Okie dokie. So, who's doing what?
I think Shaug's doing everything.
Pretty much. We are there for backup if things go sideways.
All right, Shao, what's everything?
Okay, so as we start approaching the territory, I guess as we know we're about to approach the actual border of it, or if there's like a barrier or a fence or an area where we know there'll be patrolling, that's when Shao would activate Pass Without a Trace using for his second level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
So that way everybody has a boost to their dexterity stealth checks.
Hmm.
And
So there is there's like just a regular farm fence around the actual vineyard area, and then the estate itself is kind of on a raised terrace, which has some sort of stone walls. They're not, super high. They're maybe like 6 feet around it. They're more, decorative and privacy rather than actually, defensive structures. In fact, I have a map that I can show you if you would like.
Sure.
Bing!
Oh,
Fancy.
The fucking measuring shit is not accurate, but
I see.
that this is the estate.
Bird flies down and draws you a very accurate map.
Ah.
You can like sort of circumnavigate it mostly and get a good view of it if you want. You've got
Shack in the back. Shack in the backyard, y'all.
It's true.
Shack it up.
Classic garage. Peasant house. This is all very This fits.
Hacienda.
Doesn't even have an infinity pool. Idiot.
Does
Yeah,
have
I mean,
nice
he's got
little hidden
he's
port
got
down here.
like a little, yeah. And this might be close to an infinity pool.
No, we hate this guy. Shit talk.
I can't believe he's got that classic hidden port with all the drug offloading.
Shrubbery sucks.
Too many grapes.
Too many grapes. This fucking hoe.
Okay, so we're probably
Place is
approaching.
lousy with grapes.
Too many goddamn grapes for my
We're
taste.
probably approaching from the vineyard side, right?
Yeah, this is sorry, the up would be east. So it's the map is rotated. I can rotate it back around if you want.
Up is east.
So,
I'll rotate it so that north is up. All right, let me.
Oh, okay.
Prepare for the world to shift violently.
Yeah.
before your
Everyone do the
eyes.
Star Trek thing where you shake.
So I'm petting Saki. He's very upset that I'm screaming.
Right, there you go.
Father, why are you screaming?
Father, why?
Okay.
Father, help!
Yeah, my boy.
My boy!
So
Yeah,
there's
I'll
like
call
a,
it- I
and there's
see.
this sort of area is like it's a small cove, cove, basically. That comes in from the bay. It's like an internal bay. I mean, hey, maybe if you fucking murder him and cover it up, you can have his house.
I think we've got things to do.
I think there's probably a line of inheritance that includes the bank that is before us on the house. But
Yeah.
hey, if we
But-
find his deed in there,
Likely.
We could always just ransack it and burn it down. That'd be kind of fun. That's out of character, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say,
Hold up.
where went Mister? That's not break the law.
Okay, so we're approaching from the vineyard side. Shaug has got his passed out trace up, and he's definitely beckoning to the people, to his allies. Okay, he's like, okay. So as we get closer, it's going to be more difficult to maintain stealth. I think I should head towards this wall, this privacy fence, and transform into a rat, and then make my way into the house proper and see if I can be a fly on the wall for listening in, potentially to learn more details, and then maybe come back out. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Do something flashy and crazy, like jump through a window and we'll come running.
Okay. Shaug does look for any birds, any crows specifically, but any birds would be helpful. Any kind of airborne critters, or any critters, any animals that might be in the area.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few sort of birds around, like some sparrows and songbirds and that are, perched on some of the vines that are sort of checking whether the grapes are ready. And there's, occasionally some attendants who are just walking around checking and scaring off some of the birds. So that would be. I mean, do you want to make like a perception check to see if you can spot anything more specific than that?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Boom.
Sorry, I'm just figuring out how fucking what I want the measurements to be.
Mhm.
I think 30 feet is probably about accurate. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely. I mean, there's some wildlife around. Are you looking for anything specific?
Well,
What's your ideal outcome?
he has the ability to communicate readily with crows because of his tattoo.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
he's
there's-
gonna try to.
There's probably a few around. Also remember you have that D4 from the tattoo, from the mark. So if you want to roll that and add it from the mark of the Watcher.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. No, there's definitely a few crows around among the birds that are picking at the vines.
Okay, yeah, he does do the trying to get there, just a call to get their attention. So it's basically a call like, I got food over here.
Yeah. There's definitely a couple that come over.
And then he pulls out
That's
some.
cool.
He pulls out. He actually has bird feed, and he also has some meat. He pulls out some fresh pieces of meat.
They kind of land on the wall opposite side of the road of you.
Yeah,
Kind of looking
and
at you.
yeah,
like,
he
what's
makes
going
sure
on?
he makes sure to be quiet, not to be visible to any potential humanoids. And he
It's like, where's the
yeah.
food? Where's the food?
he puts the food in a spot that they're not going to be. It's where they're protected while they nibble. It's like.
I will say you've got decent perception. You would probably notice that some of the attendants see some of the crows fly off in your direction, and are like, "What the fuck?" Kind of look.
Yeah, he's gonna make it quick.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
guys.
your time is probably limited, but
Yeah.
yes.
Hey guys, there's probably a big fat. There's a very large human here, and then he's got a bunch of guards.
Let's say 3 questions before
Yeah.
you were probably gonna get seen.
Yeah, before he starts noticing, he has to worry about rushing off and being a rat. There's probably a large man, and many other men that have armor or weapons or tools, and then the companion that we're trying to find were we given a description of them?
Yes, so Maeve, she is a half-elven individual, feminine, rather skinny-looking. In fact, I can find the picture. I think I have.
No,
of
he's not gonna worry about too much about getting too heavy
Yeah.
description because the birds wouldn't care about that. He does
Yeah.
say, woman, small woman, pointy
Short hair.
ears, short hair. Have you seen that woman?
Mm. No.
Not here.
No. Not seen.
Okay. Well, enjoy the
Not be
food.
looking though.
Okay, yeah. If you could pass the word along, we're looking for that. Let them know. Xiao is looking for that woman, and let him know where she's at. Okay, and
What
spread the word.
for?
I will give food. Yes, if
Okay.
you can have this food, and then can go back to where you're at. Okay, and he
Yes.
skulks off to make sure to use cover to get closer to the house.
All right, cool. That was just one question, so
Yeah.
you're plenty ahead of time. Yeah. If you do want to put yourself on the map, you can do that.
Okay, so we were probably close to the
Uh,
northern. I'd say the northern wall.
I'd put you like here. Sorry, I need to. Yeah, like here, probably. That
Yeah,
would
near the
be-
walls.
Yeah. Like skulking around in the forest a bit.
Yeah, near the wood's edge. That's perfect. Yeah, I'd say he would probably move as close as he can before he has to start worrying about being discovered in humanoid form.
These are the stables, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna make a stealth. He's gonna be stealthing up to that point, and then once he starts feeling like he's in danger of being detected, he's going to transform into. Actually, he's got a bonus right now too. So
Here, I'll put down some tokens to represent where there are some like visible guards, real quick. But yeah, you transform into the rat at that point. Do you want to make a stealth check just as you're approaching? I know you have passed with another trace, but might as well.
well, I have the bonus on there. So unfortunately, well, he's not transformed into the rat just yet, but he's rolling stealth with the bonus. Ooh. Well, it's a 1, but it's a skill check, so he got a 15.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he stumbled
let me
on
just-
some rocks.
Put a couple of folks around so that you like have an idea of where the guards are.
You keep past
I'd
the
say-
trace while you're a rat, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah, I'd say each guard is probably like between 2 and 4. I'd just ask when you see one.
Mhm.
There's probably another one over just around the other side of the building, like here-ish. Alright. That's probably it.
Okay, does the barn door look like it's big enough for him to squeeze under the gap as a rat?
It's pretty well maintained and it's actually made of brick. It's a stable.
Okay.
But
So
it has
stable,
like
yeah.
it has like an open front.
And
But there
does
is
it-
like
does
there
it-
is like a second story on top of this stable that does appear to be like maybe like servants' quarters or something.
Does it look like this area? Does it look like there's multiple doors into and out of the stable from both ends?
So the front of it on the bottom floor, just basically completely open. There's just gates that you could easily sneak under as a rat. There are horses there, obviously, and there is also you cannot see any doors on the sides that you're on. Actually, no. There would be a gate like here that you'd be able to like get into the back of the stable, and you could probably sort of squirrel your way under that. It'd probably be a door, but it's not like super tight. I'd need you to make like a dexterity check to squeeze under, but you could probably manage.
That's if he was Shell or if he was rat.
Rat.
Okay.
If you were Shell, you just open the door. It's probably not locked. It's
Okay.
just going to lead you into the stables without having to go around the front.
Do some Ratatouille parkour and kick the handle.
uh,
I want you to stop and have a whole, like, kitchen segment.
Yeah, just stealing all the
Because you maintain your chef's tools proficiency even with the rat.
And then you find all the other rats and you just dominate the kitchen.
So I mean, like I said, Shag hasn't switched to rat yet. Does it look like? I mean, this guard is paying attention to his watch, or is he bored out of his skull?
Hello.
Always high. 20. Hey.
Yeah, he's not nodding off, but like he looked like he probably hasn't gotten as much sleep as he would have liked to, and he's like, you'll occasionally hear him mumbling something under his breath about, not being too pleased about minding the stables and the smell of the horse shit, and then him giggle to himself about like, oh, it's horse shit. But yeah, he's not paying a great deal of attention. He's mainly watching the road.
Shaug is going to walk up to the door of the stable in humanoid form, in orc form, and he's going to look for horses that might be startled by him.
And you cannot see, but you'd be able to hear them on the other side of the door.
Okay. He's gonna quietly.
You don't know how many exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna quietly open the door to the stable and enter, and then close it behind him. And then he's gonna try to calm the horses as he moves among them to go through the stables out of the other side. So he's
Right,
basically going
an
through
animal handling check as you move through the horses.
Boop.
All right. They are a little startled. I'm going to say they do sort of start whinnying, and the guard does turn around and is going to attempt to make a perception check to see what's going on. But as he's looking around, he does not see you as you're sort of like moving through the horses. But he is like he's alert. He's no longer not paying attention. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to continue moving through.
I will need you to make a stealth check again.
Okay.
After you've alerted the horses.
Yeah, and you still got passive other trace up, so.
Is he coming?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just double checking something on the spell.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, he's not seeing you right now. The horses are still a little jittery, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Shaug is going to quietly open the door again, and just very slowly put his eye around to make sure he's seeing the guard before he can get out as a humanoid, or if he has to switch to rat.
All right. The guard is still looking around. It's probably like gone up to some of the horses and then started looking through some of the stable areas and what the fuck is going on.
And then what about this guard?
Which one, sorry? The one at the front gates? That's two guards who are there, and they're like guarding the gate. They've probably been given orders to not move from their position, but they do, they are watching, and they are seeing that something's going on. And
so they're watching all this right here.
Yeah, they're like talking to each other, like, what the fuck's going on over there?
Okay, yeah. Shaug is going to turn into a rat now.
Okay. Oop. You are now a rat.
So yeah, he's now a tiny creature, and he squirms out from underneath the door. Or I guess before he turns into a rat, he opens the door a crack so it's easy for him to get out. And then he
stealth.
He quietly walks out and goes up. I guess he saw this before he shifted, and he's gonna sneak over to this side to climb up this walkway.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you make me another stealth check as a rat, because you're crossing open ground.
Okay.
And this guy will sort of step out, and you'll hear him yell, "I think I heard something. Don't know what it was though."
Okay, let me double check my rat
Keep an eye
stats.
out.
1 second.
It's like just a flat roll.
Well, it still has pass without trace on it, but I can't remember what the stealth was on the rat.
Do you want me to look it up? Or?
No, I'm looking it up in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it is 11 dex, so flat d20.
Yes, 10. Yeah, D20
Plus
plus
nothing.
10. Plus 10.
Oh yeah, plus 10.
And I have proficiency in stealth? Nope. It's just D20 plus 10. Ooh, nice.
Alrighty,
Wow.
very good. As you're sort of crossing, you do see like a hawk or two just sort of like perched in some trees, preening themselves. And you're very glad that you were stealthy, because otherwise you might have been got by one of them and definitely outed. But yeah, you can cross over that sort of that little area there.
Okay, yeah, so Xiao goes up this.
This guy has been kind of like patrolling this general area, so he's probably here at the moment.
Okay. And I have keen senses of smell.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I can't see the guard right now because he's above me where I'm at.
I mean, he's making some noise, and
Okay.
the walls here are not like head high; they're probably like chest high.
Okay,
like
so
a
I'd
little
be
lower
able to
than
see
that.
him and hear him.
Yeah. As a rat, you wouldn't, because you're too short. But if
hear
you, yeah, you definitely hear him. Like he's wearing a little bit of armor, and you can hear like keys and weapons and shit clanking on his belt. He's not being quiet.
In fact, I'd probably even feel the tremors from stomping around because I'm so
Yeah,
small.
through the stone a little bit. Yeah.
Thump, thump, thump.
Yeah, so he scurries to the wall and kind of just hunkers there close
Mhm.
and waits for the guy to patrol away.
He probably sits there for a couple of minutes. Circles around this way. Sits there for a couple of minutes. Just sort of looks back around the way as the guys see him. They shout out, "Hey, something's going on!" And he's like, "Huh, okay."
No, their line is there must have been rats.
Yeah. And he'll come back this way, and then eventually
Is this a stairwell right here?
yeah, and he'll eventually sort of make his way out to here and just sort of look out at the sea for a couple
Yeah,
of
once he starts going back down that way, that's when Shao is going to scamper up the stairs, and then he's going to head towards a window, wherever there's an open doorway or window to the house.
Yeah, sure. It is open ground, particularly more so now that it's just fucking flat stone
Mhm.
paving. So we'll need one more stealth check as the rat before you get into the house itself. Alrighty. The guards are, looking around. But they don't seem to spot you. And neither do any of the hawks that might be potentially looking for a feed. But yeah, you're able to sneak into the building as a rat. I will say you probably used about 10 minutes of 15 minutes of your rat time.
And about how long will pass without trace? Maybe about 5 minutes more? 15?
I'd say maybe 10 minutes more. So let's say just for simplicity's sake, you have used
20 minutes to pass?
20 minutes to pass, 10 minutes of rat.
Okay. So I've got, at most, I've got 50 minutes left.
Yeah.
Or no, 40 minutes left.
With both, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the short timer, so I got 40 minutes left to find out what's going on in this place.
And get out.
Yep, air to side of caution, so I'm gonna plan to stick around for 20 minutes more at the most.
Got it. So, as you sort of skitter in through one of the open, basically ranch sliders, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the big fat dude, or the big guy, the big disgusting man.
Alrighty. Yeah. Why don't you make? How are you looking for him? Are you like looking for traces of him, or are you actually looking for him?
I'm looking for him. Also, I am aware of his senses of his smell, based on what Billy's described, and I haven't improved the smell, so I kind of know what to look for that.
Yeah, sure. You can make a perception check. I would say not necessarily with advantage because you can't see him, you don't know where he is, but you can make a perception check. Oh, actually, no advantage. Yeah, that's fine. Just King chances. It'll just be slightly higher DC. Okay. Yeah. I mean, seeing this place is his home.
Yeah, I mean it's covered with the smell, but would there be stronger?
Funnily enough, there's not as much of his like cologne smell as you might expect. Either he must not be wearing it as much at home, or he just doesn't spend much time in this part of the house, which is a little odd because it's kind of like a sitting room, or like a patio rather, the area that you're in. But yeah, you do sort of sense the scent coming slightly stronger from a little bit deeper into the house. And there are some servants walking around.
Okay, I avoid the servants, but I make a beeline for the smell.
All right, make another stealth check and just make another perception check. Perception advantage, stealth plus 10. Fine. You're following the scent just fine. I don't think the servants are related, so you're all good there. Yeah. As you continue onward, there aren't many servants. You're just following the smell, right? You're looking for the guy. You're not investigating the general area.
I mean, I keep an eye out for any points of interest, but right now I think our focus is the guy and the agent.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether you're beelining it for the guy, or you're taking some time to see if there's any clues. I have a very short window of opportunity. Right.
I'm focusing on the guy.
You know, beelining for the guy. Sort of skirting around. With that stealth check, you are able to make it past any of the servants you see. And I would say one thing that you notice is that as you sort of get deeper into the house, sort of the blinds are closed, and you eventually do smell the cologne getting a little bit stronger and hear and honestly feel the heavy footsteps of the man sort of lumbering up some stairs into one of the various corridors. As he sees an open window, he's like, "Shut that thing!" Well, hurts my eyes. As he sort of squints and fondles his chin fat. His clothes are sort of the same as he was wearing the night before, but a little bit looser and a little bit scruffier. He's you see him. Is there anything you want to be doing in particular?
Now that I know where he is, I'm gonna look around the room that he's in.
He's just come out into a corridor up some stairs. He's about to close the door from the stairs that he came up through. Do you want to try and get through it?
Yeah.
Okay, make a dexterity check to try and skip through it as he closes it.
Okay. Yeah, straight dex at our d20. Here we go. No!
Unfortunately, with a natural 1, he closes the door on your little rat body and deals a single hit point of damage, and you pop out as Shell.
Surprise!
As the door fucking smashes open.
I mean,
Are you just
how many
gonna fucking
how many
bolt?
shards of wood embed in his neck? We stake the vampire accidentally. We win.
no.
Um,
Shao immediately tackles the guy and pins him. I'm gonna try to tackle and grapple him.
Yeah, absolutely. As he sort of shouts, and you hear a couple of other shouts from around the house. Yeah, make an athletics check.
And is that something we hear on the outskirts?
How far away are you?
Far away enough that we don't need to make stealth checks for the guards.
Alright, so you're probably maybe like, I don't know,
Tree line or something.
another 50 feet off map.
Sure.
Presumably to the north, so that you like can approach relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys could be at the shrine if you want.
Oh, it's a shrine.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, sure. And is that close enough?
I would need a perception check, I think, but you would definitely hear some shouting going on. Probably wouldn't hear the actual altercation, but you'd hear like the secondary shouting of "Alert!"
That's not good.
Did you hear something?
Maybe.
Right. So,
Must have been the wind.
Sorry, I'm.
Um,
Blind fighting. Forecasting. Just making double checking one thing.
honestly, I'll grab initiative from you right now.
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I'll grab initiative because you don't immediately get to grapple him because he's noticed some shit is going on, so he might potentially get to act before you.
I don't think so. Hombre.
Not likely, but possible. No, not possible. I'll just say that this is him for now. I don't have a map for the interior of the house.
Like walking speed is also
couldn't
increased by
find one.
10, and I can take the attack action.
Right.
I mean,
Well, you
you
definitely
attack.
get to go first. So you're trying to grapple him.
Yeah, well, I grapple him, and then I pull out my what else do I have? I'm sorry, it's been a while. I forget everything. Yeah, he grapples him. So acrobatics. You said athletics.
Yeah, athletics. You can't acrobatics grapple someone.
Aw.
With the
A 6. That's not gonna hit.
yeah, it's not that this guy's that strong, although he does seem to have like fucking sumo wrestler strength from pulling around his
Yeah.
fat body.
That's okay.
His it's just hard for you to get a grip on him, and his enormous form you just can't grab onto him. He's big and heavy and strong. You can't like grab him and pin him to the ground or anything.
Yeah, since I'm a dread ambusher, can I try to make, since he's basically just like he's really hitting him hard with the ambush to jump him? Can I try to grapple again? Since I'm committing to the grapple instead of doing extra damage
yeah.
attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, he tackles him.
He will at this point be like shouting for guards. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and I was calling for help.
Yeah.
There we go. 10. I don't think that's enough though.
I mean, maybe let's see what he rolls for this one. No, he's fucking retard strength. Sorry, I shouldn't say that word. He's big, strong.
Yeah.
Or
But at this point, Shao
just
just pulled
big,
out
I guess.
his sword and he's got it up to he's got it up to him threatening. He's like, "We need information. Give it to us, and you will live."
Yeah, he's just turned to you. And I'll say he'll get to act first. And he is going to sort of draw just like a cudgel, basically. Pretty heavy looking cudgel, and with his weight, he's going to attempt to just whack you over the head.
Oh, also, he pulled out the shield too. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it. So that is a. Ooh. Not quite a crit, but it's a high roll to hit. So 27
It hits.
to hit. So 7 bludgeoning.
It hits. That hurt.
As you bring this cudgel down over your head, and then he brings it down again. But 14. I
Will
think
not
that
hit.
misses,
Yeah,
right?
he brings first hit, catches him unawares and nails him in the side. He goes. Second
you
hit comes
bring out
around,
the shield.
brings the shield, blocks it. Yeah.
Alrighty. All right. So the rest of the crew, what are you guys doing? As you sort of hear shouting come from inside the house.
We will try to.
Yeah, you can pop yourself down here if you want.
Yeah. Try to get towards the house. Hopefully
Start making
unnoticed. Shouldn't be too hard. With all the distraction.
Yeah. Anything other than a natural one shove, you just wouldn't have made it through the door. But a natural one, I feel like warrants getting.
Oh
stuck
yeah,
in.
no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Knock it out.
All right. So I'll grab initiative from you guys too.
Yeah.
And sort of the guards will
Hot damn.
move in and start coming at you.
And I forgot, Shag had 3 temporary hit points from his little snacky. So yeah, he's at 56 hit points now.
Do team hit points carry over to your ratty form? I don't think they do. Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
That would be up to you as the ruling, because
Oh,
there's no like temp HP slot on an NPC.
I'm gonna
sheet.
say
Temp
because
HP
we're
can be-
already down the road, I'm gonna say not this time.
I'm gonna say he didn't make temporary hit points and he long rested, so he didn't have the temporary hit points. So never mind. He's back at 53 hit points. Easier to keep track of that way.
I would say the rat didn't eat the cookie. You did.
Yeah. He did.
So you'd keep the temp HP.
Yeah, that works too. So the rat just
Okay.
had the hit points he had when he switched into it. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So yeah, he did
Okay,
have
okay.
temporary hit points, and then yeah. Well, no, he rested still, so doesn't matter. He doesn't have his hit points. It just came out with
Alright.
real hit points. Easiest
So-
way to keep track of it all.
Let's go back to the top. Child, it's your turn again. You've been bonked.
Okay.
And the man's, I'm gonna say, after bonking you, has rushed, has opened the door and gone down the stairs, stand behind him. You can make an attack of opportunity if you so wish.
He's attacking. So attack of opportunity.
With
Anyone else see the mic symbol flashing?
Yeah.
oh
Only
yeah,
one to
that is
hit.
that is
What's up with
weird.
Oh
I don't
god.
know. I'm gonna check my fucking settings and see if I can stop that. Maybe.
Yeah, I see his mic flashing. Does 21 hit him?
Yeah, to hit if you're
5
attacking.
piercing.
Alrighty. Just as a reminder, grapple is an attack, so you can attempt to grapple him as he gets away. But
Oh,
I'm assuming-
yeah. Then never mind. Then so yeah, attempt to grapple instead. So
I swear that is gonna get me fucking
apologies,
careful.
I got myself confused. Would that just be another athletics attack or attack roll?
That would be just athletics.
Yeah, 12.
Because you're trying to grab him. Alright. No, he is going down the stairs, so he's got gravity on his side and he's big.
Yeah.
I know I
He's a
just keep
huge
calling
bitch.
this man fat, but he's a bastard, so it's okay. Yeah, he manages to get down the stairs and closes the door behind him, and you hear the latch. So he is downstairs. I'll put a little red thingy on him. Come on, game. Let me put the. It doesn't want to let me put the thing on him, apparently. On the token layer. Okay, Roll20's being weird. I'm gonna refresh my Roll20 and see if something changes.
Hey,
Oh, wait, so that thing I did, was that just my attack of opportunity, or was that my action?
There's your attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. So I still got
So
to do my
he's-
action.
That was your attack of opportunity as he goes down,
Oh, okay.
closes
Gotcha.
the door behind him, locks it.
Gotcha.
Alright. I can't fucking find a thing. So I'll... The only thing that wants to fucking work is the X. Can you guys see any of the symbols on them?
symbols?
I'd take that as a no.
No,
On who?
no symbols on the guards.
Alright,
Yeah.
got it. In which case, I'll just put the fucking X through this guy, because Roll20's being a bitch. Alright, so he's downstairs, he's not dead.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, alright. Shog, is your thing.
Okay.
Billy, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to pop yourself down sort of next to the shrine area and roll initiative for yourself?
Sure, if I'm allowed to be here.
Yeah,
I know I said
absolutely.
I would catch up later.
No, you guys can have been like waiting just in case something happened.
Oh, whoops. Let me do that correctly. Oh, better. Yes, accurate. I'm late.
That's alright. It's alright.
An old-looking figure hobbles out of the forest. They're bent almost double, holding a gnarled cane. All you can see is that they have a mailed hand holding the cane. They're about Billy's width.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who the fuck?
It has been 50 years.
You rolled your ankle on a rock.
Yeah, I was walking hunched over, so I couldn't actually see very well.
Yeah, you
So now
were walking like
I
hunched to
pulled
try
my
and
back.
hide. You pulled your back, you rolled your ankle on a rock. When you rolled your ankle, a pebble like lodged between your actual ankle and your heel. It's just awful. You've had a
Jesus.
terrible day.
I walk
Wow.
over, I punch Malthar, and it instantly fit. Like I realigned my back. The pebble pops out, like just
Yeah.
I get back in the thing.
The impact
Oh.
of hitting Malthron just clicks everything back into place.
What
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
better.
And in the process,
And
Malthorn's
loosens a
got
tooth.
Malthorn's got a little kink in his shoulder now.
His hunchback's back.
No! No!
You monster.
Actually, I just realized what was happening. I had left something on my keyboard.
Ah.
That'll do that.
Amazing.
I have food in a bowl, and I left the bowl
How
on
dare
here, and
you?
it slipped down.
Secret
That's what
villain.
happens.
All right.
Secret villain.
Would
Secret
it-
villain.
Be outrageous of me to suggest that Billy may have been poised over here to try and stop escapees. Since
We're
we're all
sorry?
just waiting. Could I be somewhere more along the road over here? I'm down being
Yeah,
closer to the
absolutely.
end of the road.
Absolutely.
I imagine her preference would have been to watch from
Yeah,
a place
I would
of,
say
if someone's
probably
gonna
no
run, I would
closer
stop
than
them.
this tree.
That's perfect. I will be in exactly that tree.
All right, and just as a
Crouched.
reminder, each of these squares is 20 feet.
Yes, I can move 2 of them.
Yes. Yeah, if you have 30 feet, you can move 2, but they're not more. Yeah, this is just what I have right now. We'll make it work. All right. Sorry, let me pull initiative up again for me after I've refreshed the page.
Chuck jumps out into the surprisingly very clear field that's right next door that actually looks like a blank white map. We all fight in it.
Oh my god. I didn't
All
realize
right.
he stole the entire bed sheet.
Chow, your turn. What are you doing?
So how far down the stairs did that guy get before he locked the door on me?
Like this. So basically, the door is just one of the many doors in this hallway, and the only reason you know that it has stairs behind it is because he was coming up it when he came, and so he's opened the door, gone through it, seen you after closing it on you, has opened it again, gone down, closed it behind him, locked it. So you're in the hallway, he's behind that door, and presumably down the stairs. You cannot see him, so you don't know where exactly he is, though
Okay.
he's presumably down the stairs.
Gotcha. Chow is going to charge down that stairwell,
The door is
Activate.
locked.
activate his adrenaline rush.
The door is
Get-
locked.
That's okay. He's going to crash into the door and use his powerful build to have a bonus to his push into the door and try to break it off the frame.
All right, make an athletics check.
So he's using his dash to build up bonus because he has bonus speed with the dash. So I'm assuming he's going to be like.
You have to back up and run at him.
Yeah,
but
that's fine. He's got bonus move before too now.
Yeah,
So
sure.
he
Make-
gets a
make it later.
few steps back and he just hauls ass into it. Like he's gonna just just bulldoze it down. Okay, so athletics check.
All right.
Boop. 24, not 24.
Hey, yeah.
You actually flatten him with the door.
Yes.
Yeah, you not only crack the door open, but the door cracks off its hinges, and you do a tumble roll along the door as it slides down the stairs and meet him at the bottom of them.
Yes. Yeah, he slams into the door with his shield. First, he puts the sword into his holster, into his scabbard, because he didn't want to stab himself while he's doing this.
Mhm.
And he puts the shield on like a battering ram, and he steps back a few paces, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Rah!" And you just hear a barbaric yawp as he slams into the door, and busts it off its hinges, and slides down the stairwell into the guy.
All right.
And so I guess that's part of his action. Can he attack as part of this action, as movement?
That's I would say your
Or is that-
action was
that
to
was my
dash
action.
down the door.
Okay, then that's it for me.
Alrighty, but you are next to him, so if he runs, another opportunity attack.
Yep. So
All
I
right.
have, let's see here, and I have see here hit points equal to my proficiency bonus. I have 3 temporary hit points again.
Alrighty, Martin.
Alright, so especially for the length of this day, I would imagine I'd probably have to dash to try and start getting up to that wall, right?
Yeah. Like each square is 20 feet.
Not 90. Because I'll Zephyr Strike just to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're 30.
60. Get to about there.
I'm tempted to hand wave it so you can just be closer, so you can get involved quicker, but yeah, that feels disingenuous.
No, it's fair. I'll be hoofing it to the back wall there. Try. That is me.
All right, Yoko.
I do the same. Just a dash.
And all the tugs. This guy is running. He's moving this way. Sees you guys. Moves to intercept you at a dash. So he's getting here.
And I am no longer concentrating on Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I'd imagined as much. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. These guys dashing here. This goes 1, 2, 3, 1, and gets up behind you there, Shao. So that is manages to get down the stairs behind you. Advantage because flanking.
19
So-
JC.
20.
Hit.
6 bludgeoning.
So it's mine reduced to 3 because I have temporary hit points. So we're
And
at 15.
19.
Hit.
He's just getting it. So 6 bludgeoning as he whacks you over the back of the head. Just crack.
Okay.
It's like, stand down! Stop resisting! Sorry, that was a bad joke.
It's the popo.
He's resisting arrest. Break his legs.
First, I was just gonna beat these guys up. Now,
Yeah, now you hear an orcish, fuck the police!
They're not actually police.
I
They're probably
dig up
security.
from the underground and pull him.
Yeah.
Necromancer's coming straight from the underground.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they're going into the basement, so you know.
We're gonna
It's
get in
alright.
there and they're like dragging Shaug into the corner of the room. Just because there's like
That's
4 of them on.
Sneeze is happening. Sorry. All right. So the guy, big fatty man's, disengage, run, and there is at the bottom of the stairs, like a heavy metal door that he closes behind himself, and you hear it as like a metal bar closes behind it.
Damn.
Yeah, alas, it is. He's got a security room there, so he's prepared for this kind of shit. He's not a well liked man. Billy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hello. I will come out. Each of these is 20 feet.
Yes.
I have 40 feet of movement. I can get here, 2 squares, right?
Yep.
Now if I choose to dash, I get another 2 squares.
Mhm.
Okay. I will do that thing. And you know what? I will yell real loud
Mhm.
and cast aside my cloak. And I shift, gaining 10 temp HP.
Alrighty.
Shifting, not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not transforming.
That is my bonus action since I dash. That is me.
Alrighty. This guy is looking kind of spooked.
I can roll a thing if you would like to spook him. I would like to make him shit his pants if possible.
Yeah, sure. Intimidation. See if he's,
Oh my
As he's
god,
being
it's a
fucking-
woman! Sorry.
as he's being pincer attacked by a fucking almost werewolf and a nasty looking dwarf man.
I do not have proficiency in intimidation. May I do a strength intimidation?
Honestly, I'm gonna say Constitution, given that it's your beefiness.
Yeah,
Your
sure.
your wolfiness rather than your
So-
physical strength.
I pull this growl deep from within myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
It's beautiful. It's rippling up and down. There's hair raising and like a floor rumbling.
Yeah, like
notes to
you
it.
grow a couple of inches. Oh man, fucking natural 3 plus nothing. Yeah, this man's is you hear his armor clattering.
I smell
he's-
you.
He's almost definitely gonna fucking run.
Good.
There we go. That's the one. All right, Chauk, you're up against the fucking metal door with the guy behind you.
Shog, start snapping necks, bro. I know you have it in you.
It was just a scouting mission.
Also, I should put combat music on. Let me do that.
The other, so the noble guy, he ran into his panic room and locked the door.
Yes.
Well, I guess we have to get him out of there after we deal with the security force. Shaug turns to face the guy that bushwhacked him with the club.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "I'm going to take your club from you if you keep hitting me with it." And then he attacks him with the short sword.
Should have say that through like a slightly bloodied lip.
Yeah. He makes 2 attacks. First one's probably gonna miss.
Yeah, you swing, he brings out the club and blocks it.
Second one's probably gonna miss too.
Let me remind myself, because these guys didn't fucking come down with their AC for some reason. Okay, yeah, no, it hits. These guys are wearing sort of more ornate looking leather armor. They're not in heavy plate or anything.
Takes 8 piercing damage.
Alrighty, stab him. He's not happy about that.
Yep. And that's it. He brings up his shield and he's got his sword out.
It's like, just surrender, and we'll turn you into your authorities, and you probably would be executed. And
He hears back from Shout. How about no?
All right. I mean, it's a tough choice. This man, clearly visible to us. These two are still running towards the estate.
Sorry. These guys, are like running to protect. This guy's probably running inside, from what you can see. This guy is like trying to get a good vantage point on what's going on and to protect what's going on, because he has seen Jarl approaching. And this guy's just shitting his pants.
Alright. I'm gonna go for a 2-shot on the guy standing on the balcony
Out in
there.
the open.
Okay. First shot will have advantage because I still have my Zephyr. Assuming 27.
Alrighty. Yeah, for sure. Ouch.
12
It's
is it?
sort of. It would lodge into him, but with the force, it just pierces straight through and lands like here. Just rips through his body, through his shoulder.
Excellent. Let's try and drop him. 17.
Alright, yeah.
Another solid 10.
Alright, this man is looking pretty rough. He's looking like he probably has reconsidered the idea of fighting you.
Then with that, I'm going to pull the cutlass out. Fucking full movement. So still have that Zephyr speed up to this man. Giving Billy that good lineup.
Alright. He's just fucking screaming, to be honest.
Throw your weapon down, you fucking pissant!
It's like, "Ah!" I'm just trying to earn a paycheck.
Good, fuck him! Put your shit down!
He doesn't. That's not his turn, so he can't do that.
That's fair.
Free action to
Yoko.
piss your pants.
You were supposed to be scouting. Keep running.
Yoko leaps flying across the gap. Beautiful.
Yoko, as you're sort of running across that is slightly unstable. Can you just make me a dexterity check to cross it? Acrobatics, if you want.
That's not very. You can have a word about the property owner or sue them.
It's a shitty little crossing area. No one really uses that bit. Yeah, you do fall over. Make a dexterity saving throw to not tumble down the cliff. You tumble down the cliff.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
No! No!
23 bludgeoning damage. as you
for fuck's sake.
fall 60 feet.
Yoko!
Go on without me.
Yeah, it hurts a lot. You like fucking broken your ankle, maybe. Alright. Thug guy's turns. All the boys, this man's like, ah! It just like throws down his club. He doesn't draw his crossbow because it's like on his back, but he's just fucking running. Do you want to swing at him?
If he's fully fleeing,
No one can know.
fair. I'll try and cut him down.
Sure,
Oh,
right there.
shit. Oh,
Yeah.
Slash him on the way.
Alright. Sort of cut him in the back. He's gonna dash and hop astride one of the horses.
fucking bolt.
Yeah. Sorry, I'd need to do the other thug thing. Just wait a second, Billy. I will make a heavy crossbow against Malthon. That's 20 to hit.
Definitely hitting.
7 piercing.
Bam.
Reload. Shoot again. Misses 3 over your shoulder, and he ducks behind the barrier. And is going to begin running because he fucking you heard him. And then this guy's gonna get inside.
That guy's gonna go investigate the scream over by the bridge that nobody uses.
Yeah.
That damn ghost acting up again.
He's actually roll high or low. Who wants to pick which is which? Going for his boss.
Yoko's the
or
one that
random
fell.
scream.
I was kidding.
Alright, we'll go for his boss. So he will run up and cause pack tactics. Mace swing 1-2. Doesn't hit. You managed to block both. But his body still 1-2. 1 hit for 7 bludgeoning. As they're just like pounding on your shield, and occasionally one clacks over the top of it and cracks you in the shoulder. Billy.
Yes. This guy ran to the horses, but he did not run far enough.
Oh no.
I am going to is it a it is. It's so annoying. Okay. I'm trying to decide if Billy is intending to keep these guys alive or not. And I will roll to see how upset she is. Let's go with an intelligence check.
Oh.
We would like to murder these guys. I will turn into a werewolf.
Alrighty. You transform, and this guy is like on the verge of fainting.
Excellent. I am going to, that is my bonus action. I will go mid-stride from running on 2 legs to pouncing forward on all 4. And I'm going to...
screaming, begging for his life, and you are murdering an unarmed man. Make your attacks.
Yes, I am. Claws, please.
Your
13 and
alignment
22.
isn't good, is it?
No, it is
Okay.
not. I am not a good person by any means.
Okay, I was just double checking. Yeah,
That's good.
just roll. It's all hit.
Alrighty. Boom, 10 slashing and then 9 slashing. Lethal.
Alright, he's not dead, but goddamn, he's hurt.
Bite his face off.
I cannot bonus action attack because it is a bonus action for me to transform, but I essentially have my claw in his leg, so if he tries to run away, I get 1 more attack.
Yeah, he's
So that'll be
screaming
for
in
now.
pain and fear.
Yep.
Alright, Shaog. You've
Wait.
got a couple more. Yeah?
Let me. It's been so long since I've played. Let me remind myself what my blood curses are.
Pretty fucking good.
The one that makes it
And
swell.
it's also a bonus action. Yeah, never mind.
Bloating curse.
Please continue.
Blood curse of blood to the agony. Yeah, Shao.
Shag probably here. Does Billy like that? Let loose the blood curdling howl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rattling window panes.
Yeah, Shag's ears perk up. He's like, oh.
You definitely hear the whinnying of the horses.
Yeah, they're screaming in terror. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. You took too long. Your boss is he's fucked. You really should just leave. Now I'm gonna make an intimidation check.
Can you make that sound a little intimidating for me, pretty please?
So the roar shakes the windows, and Shag's ears twitch, and he's got like this very malevolent grin, and his tusks start peeking through his lips. Well, I was gonna say maybe we can negotiate, but my compatriots are here, and one of them is a werewolf, and she has beef with your boss, and I don't think she wants to talk anymore.
All right, you can
I
make an
recommend you
intimidation.
leave. I recommend you leave very, very quickly. Intimidation. Shoot. 19.
All right. Hey, let me roll for each of them. So that's 2 whiz saves for each of these guys. So that's one of them, definitely, probably the one that most recently came, is yeah, and has actually seen the other folk coming. Is definitely a bit spooked. One of them manages to save the guy who got to you first. It's like, you might kill me but my boss will kill me more.
You're a real piece of work, aren't you? And he pulls out.
He does seem that way.
He's got a shield up and his weapon out to defend himself. That's it for me.
Martin.
Alrighty.
He can't shoot at distance. He has some cover though, because he's like down some stairs and shit.
Out of character, I don't recommend shooting Billy's prey because I think she wants to eat that guy's head.
I mean, that's fair. You want to tear it up. We're gonna have to stack out another Zephyr Strike for that delicious fucking opener. Painted shot on him. How's that?
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, roll damage, but it's really a formality.
Yeah.
He's actually
Yeah.
got an adamantine thimble that he wears.
Yeah,
so
just a
it
thimble.
indicates
Yeah, man, you fucking launched this arrow, and you're not entirely sure you hit him until you see just like this tiny little red pinprick on the back of his head, and he collapses.
It's kind of like
About
like-
a second later, you hear off in the distance an arrow go.
it's like the prince in Princess Mononoke when he's decapitating motherfuckers with his arrows.
It's beautiful. Yeah, and I know Billy's got the other one. I'm gonna go check on Yoko.
You see her down at the bottom of the cliff in agony, probably a couple broken bones,
should have fucking rerolled my damn.
60 feet down.
I'm gonna whistle for my griffin to go and pick her up.
All right, it will be here in a bit, probably in a round. So just remind me when it comes around to your turn.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a flying undead griffin.
Fucking griffin.
Undead griffin.
What
hasn't
happens
come
to
up.
stealth?
It hasn't come up until now.
Shag got caught. I don't know if you were there.
Yeah, but-
And then you and Malthor started
Run
running
away.
through the forest, and Malthor shot a guy, and
All right,
I
Yoko.
thought Shag was gonna come jumping through a window. That was what we suggested. But
Yoko, you are prone and on the ground
Didn't
and
wrestle
in the
there.
sand.
Stand up when dimension door appear.
It's man
Alrighty.
pulled the fucking Spider-Man into the multiverse move and just started wrestling Kingpin.
You just boom, up there, still covered in sand and salt in your wounds. Do you want to move?
Yeah.
You have, yeah, I'd say you can move 1 square because half movement from getting out.
Oh, wait.
Alrighty.
I'm getting you.
It's the Tug's turn. This man, he's hopping on a horse. Billy, take a swing.
Right, if he really wants it.
You do.
Does the horse count as a ally for me?
No, it does not.
He's terrified. He wants to get the fuck out of there.
There's a scary thug running at it. There's this nice
Oh, come on!
You swing wild, but your feral ferocity is just, you're not even thinking. You've got the taste of blood, and you're just swinging wildly. And if he was there, he would be dead, but he's running away.
I should have fucking swung with my hammer.
And he leaps up astride the horse, and the horse does not need any convincing to begin running.
It's bolting. It's just hauling ass.
And yeah, probably gets to about there. And there are all the other horses are running as well, so I will have you make a strength saving throw to not be knocked prone by the horses stampeding out of the stables. Alright, you are knocked prone and take 11 bludgeoning damage, half to 5.
As the horses trample you.
Yeah,
In
they
their-
don't
in
have
their-
silver
in their terror.
horseshoes. You're all good. They don't have silver horseshoes.
Yeah, as they're terrified in their horror of being eaten by a gigantic wolf creature.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, blood rune charge.
This guy makes a swang on
19 AC.
missed hit. 3
Alright.
bludgeoning for the second one.
Clack.
The first one sort of beats your shield down. The second one hits your shield, and the sort of one spike of the mace goes into your shoulder. And the other guy is just going to run. Do you want to hit him as he runs?
No, I'm focusing on the guy attacking me.
Alright. That's 1, 2, 3. Billy.
Okay, I stand up, so
Mhm.
that means I can't catch up to the horse. So I'll try and shoot at him with my crossbow.
Mhm.
Do not have advantage. Do not get predatory strikes or for a bite.
As you fire off, your mind is too feral in this moment, and claws do not make useful things for operating a crossbow. You're too worried about breaking the string. And as you fire off, it goes loose. It goes too far off to the side.
Okay. I'm gonna none of that helps me. Okay, I will move 10 feet, 20 feet. That's me.
Alrighty. Shug, you got one man's.
Yep. Let's see, do I use any spells?
Whack.
There's a reason you're a guard, isn't there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I'm going for broke. Cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then he's going to double attack with the swords.
Mhm.
Does Hunter's Mark just do? I can't remember if it just does damage.
Yeah. On top of if you hit, it adds a d6. So roll your attacks. First one misses.
Yeah, and it gives you a bonus to tracking. That's what it is. Okay, so first one missed. Second one most likely missed.
It does hit.
Does
He's
hit.
only got 11 AC. He's not hard to hit.
Yeah.
His armor's, to be honest, mostly decorative.
Yeah. So 5. So 14 piercing damage as the arrow, as the short sword pierces that hits, strikes truer than normal.
Alrighty. He's looking pretty rough.
How about instead of I standing down, you piece the fuck off, you idiot.
No, Kate! He's not having a great time.
And also, I'm going to adrenaline rush again to give myself temporary hit points. Bitch. Does dash action? I can't remember. Dash action does that? That just gives you bonus movement. Does it? It doesn't give you the. That
No,
doesn't
it's
give you no opportunity.
you
attack.
basically another movement.
Yeah, it's just movement action. Yeah, the other one.
It's
The other one that gives you safety against.
Disengage.
Yeah, disengage. Yeah, I think disengage. The other D one. Okay. Yeah, he stays next to the guy, but he's got temporary hit. He's bolstered his resolve again, and that's it for me.
Alrighty. Maltine.
Alrighty. We got people coming out front. Gonna come running for him. Stack up that other Zephyr. Right up there. Would I be able to spot this man amongst the horses?
Yeah. He's on a horse, and there are horses sort of running just sort of every which way in this area. But yeah, you can spot him, and he's not got any significant cover.
Excellent. No witnesses.
No, President!
19 to strike.
Yeah, I'm trusting that you're not a good character either.
We're good to a degree. We hunt monsters. These men count as monsters.
Yeah,
They're just employees of one.
It's just a job. You have a moral compass. You're helping a bad person.
They might not know that.
That's true.
But yeah, you fucking murder this man. Arrow through the back of his
throat.
Well, back.
Disrespect. Drop him.
And fucking chest bursts, just tumbles off the horse, dead.
Excellent.
Horse continues running.
Throw that 18 at this man. I assume he has probably some cover because of the high wall.
Yeah, so that would hit still.
Excellent. No mercy.
Yeah. Fucking ow, whack.
Alright. That is me.
And your griffin arrives.
That's true. Well, Griffin comes to get Yoko.
Yeah,
Undead monstrosity comes to pick you up, Yoko.
I'm going to firewall it.
No! You've seen it
flies
before.
over. There you go, Griffin. I'm gonna shrink it down because you know, Matt. But there you go. That's your Griffin. Just let me know what you wanted to do.
Flies down his interface, just like.
Calling
It can go immediately after you on initiative.
Just calling it out like, get Yoko, help her! Pointing downward towards the cliffside.
She's up top of it already, but I don't know if you saw that.
Oh no, I didn't.
I'm
sure you saw that.
Yeah, Yoko, you see a griffin just swoop down next to you, and as it gets closer, you realize it's kind of dead.
Ew.
And so it's just like you seem fine. You don't seem like you need help, so it's just going to be there near you. All right, Malthon, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Yoko, dead griffin is there.
I ignore it. I run up this way.
It swings at you. No. Yeah, no, you can run up. And this is here. I'll move this guy off to the side because that's the guy who's underground.
He's in his panic room right now.
Right.
Little fucker.
But yes, you can see sort of Shaug, sort
In
of
Mortal Kombat.
he's in the hallway with this guy, and the guy is going to run away from you, Shaug. Do you swing at him?
Attack of opportunity, yes.
Okay. Yep.
11 points of piercing.
Yeah, absolutely. You killed this man's. He fucking.
Yeah, he turns to run and I stab him right in the apricot in the back of the head. Just
tumbles like here. You just killed a man who you said you would let get away. Yeah, none of you are good people. But that's
I'm a good
understandable.
person.
Yeah, Yoko, that's understandable. You haven't been involved in any of this.
Shaug, what are you doing? This was a scout mission.
He's
And
complicit in this man's behavior.
this man is just gonna fucking run. He sees that fucking Billy is there, and he's not gonna run towards the horses. He's just gonna run this way. And yeah, Billy.
So, on a normal map, I could run this guy down, but because he's moving at the same speed as me, what?
Sorry, you can run him down if you want to. I'm not
Okay.
gonna stop you.
No, yeah, like I'm
Here,
saying,
I'll move him
like
back one.
no, well, I'm not like complaining. I'm saying like how mechanic like
All right,
I can dash 4
Yeah.
squares at him, right? So,
Yeah.
but that's as far as I can.
He can move 3.
Right. Okay.
With
So
a dash.
I go running after him. I activate my Rite of the Storm. That's me.
All right, got it. Shaug, your turn.
Okay.
You have to step outside if you want to shoot the mans, but
Yeah,
you can do that.
no, he's gonna do that. He's gonna drop his shield and his sword, or he's gonna sheath the sword, drop
You
his
have to
shield.
like come out the front door here.
Yeah, and he's gonna use his last adrenaline boost to give himself the dash bonus. He's gonna move out and take his bow out. He's gonna pull out his arrows because he's still got his hunter's mark on the guy, and he's gonna take 2 shots to the guy.
Was that not the other guy that you just murdered?
Oh yeah, well he's gonna move his hunter's mark to that guy, to this guy.
You couldn't see him when the hunter's mark goes down.
Okay,
What's
never
the
mind
wording
then.
of changing it?
Got it. Well then he's gonna cast hunter's. Oh no, he can't because he used his dash action.
You can still shoot it. No.
Yeah.
Keep
So
you.
no hunter's mark it. Hunter's longbow. Doot. 26 to hit.
Alrighty, yes, definitely.
9 piercing. 8 negative crit failure will not
So-
hit.
Yes and no. So he's done hurt some.
Yeah. Shaggy's just taking pot shots at him and watching the werewolf encroach upon him closely.
Yeah, this man is just sort of running wildly, and as he's sort of out of breath, screaming, he's got a fucking whistle in his mouth that he is just blowing with each scream. As loud as he can.
There's nobody to help him.
Yeah, you can see that there are a couple of workers in the fields that are fucking running. Alright. That is your turn, Maltham.
Head towards the whistling and the screaming.
Pretty much. It's gonna
If you move to like here, you could probably get a shot on him.
run up.
Here would be better, but don't know how far you can get.
That would be about appropriate. It's his effort. But try and take 2 shots on him.
Alright. Yeah.
Both hit.
The
Don't.
alright.
5.
And 7. Unless the 14 missed, then it would just be the 5.
No, they both hit.
Alright.
So he is holding on by a thread, and as he is blowing the whistle, blood is coming out of it.
And then I'll whistle for my griffin to come over to me. Since he'll could do
Alright.
it.
Yep. Sweet. He's fast enough.
Also, you would have seen. I guess when Yoko would have seen Shauk when he chased after the guy after he killed one guy, and Shauk would have told her, it's like, he's gone into some kind of locked off room. Beware of traps, as he chased off the other dude.
Gonna look at where Shauk killed a bunch of people,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Just
gonna
one guy.
disguise myself.
Okay. As?
As Malfoy.
That oh fuck.
There are a few servants that are in the house running and screaming. I'm assuming you're not killing the servants.
No, not killing anyone. Weren't supposed to kill anyone. It looks like one of those dock workers back at the dock in the other city.
Alright, so just some rando.
Yeah, just some random, but it's one that my group has seen before, so they will see me and know that it's me.
Yeah. Some rando that shouldn't be here, but won't be recognized, or you won't be recognized as you by anyone other than your group.
Yep.
Got it. Okie dokie. That is, I believe, your turn. This guy is going to just scream and run and blow blood into his whistle and fucking run here. Billy.
Okay. I move the same.
Oh boy. He's you gonna get a swing on him there.
I cannot. I have to dash to.
No, on the next turn when he runs.
Yeah.
Shout.
Shauk is going to hold his shot. He's gonna let Billy get hers, but if the guy does not get killed by Billy, then he will take the shot.
Alright, got it. Nothing.
He also yells at Malthorn, "Let Billy finish it!"
Okay.
Seems unnecessarily cruel.
Just fly on over and land next to Shauk. You did Griffin
More
right.
like the Geneva suggestion.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
This episode got dark
Deegan.
real fast.
Okay. Yeah, you fly up there with your griffin and what, dismount or?
Yeah, onto the balcony.
Cool. Yoko.
I'm gonna sit down and be stressed for a minute.
Alrighty, understandable.
Like that.
This guy, he is going to run away. Billy, swing.
That hits.
Yeah, you fucking shred this man. You can't not kill him. Do it how you want to do it.
And shred him.
Okie dokie. You fucking just eviscerate his back and get like right into his lungs and heart from behind him. And he collapses.
Reach in, grab the heart, pull it out, sniff it, crush it in my hand, walk back over towards the group.
Yeah, it's definitely like this feral energy about you, and there's the pleasure that you try not to indulge in too much that you've allowed yourself this day.
An insight into Billy's mind for the party. I was given instruction to embrace the beast. She is perversely trying to do that right now.
Oh.
It's like she's it's that sort of like she's enjoying it, but she also kind of doesn't like it, but she likes it. She doesn't like it. This weird cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggling with it.
It's kind of funny. Shauk was ready to bolt, But
It
then
wasn't quite exactly worded in such a way that this would be the correct interpretation.
No,
but you
not
can
at all.
interpret
But
it how you
that's what I'm
want.
saying. This
Yeah.
is that like
Yeah,
coerced,
yeah.
purposeful misinterpretation of it
Yeah.
to justify to herself.
Yeah, no.
So I'm saying
the
it's just
mo-
like an
the
insight.
the
Yeah,
moment,
yeah,
the
yeah.
moment that he heard Billy go rah and you heard screams like, "Well, people are gonna die. I might as well just go with it." And that's what he
Alright.
said.
Show me the door.
Yeah,
So,
he just moves
um,
and he just like gestures with his thumb.
a few moments after you murder the last guy, you do hear a bell tower atop the house begin ringing out across this area, presumably either magically or mechanically activated from the basement. So there is an alarm that has been sounded, just so you guys are aware.
Well, I guess we have a time limit to get him out of his hole.
So what are you guys doing?
Show me to the door.
The door is there. It is metal. It is
Hmm.
hard.
I have a very large hammer made of thunder magic.
Absolutely. You want to start swinging?
I would. Can I make an athletics check, perhaps, to try and
Yeah,
smash it
sure.
open?
Athletics. You have advantage because wolf shit.
Wolf shit.
While Billy is smashing the door.
50.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes you. It is still like a thick metal door, but it takes you maybe 3 rounds to bust through. So that's like fucking 20 seconds, which is not much in the grand scheme of things.
That was as much time as it took to dispatch the guards.
Yeah.
Alright. Walk in, smash the door
just
down.
Wham!
I fucking
wham.
charge in, heat
Good
with
hit.
many traps.
Crashes it open. And I will move over to the. I mean, you guys fucking knew it from the start. Drop into the cellar. Is red lit with various barrels around. And you guys are coming in.
Why would he label it Vampire Den? That's so weird. Why is there a sign here on this door that I smashed?
You guys are coming down these stairs here. So Billy first.
Billy first. Charging down the stairs.
Go,
Why
Billy,
can't I?
go,
Why is
Billy,
my
go.
token? I can't multi-side my token.
I don't know what's going on.
I think Shao would follow behind Billy, or he would take up the rear.
I can't right
Either
click
way,
it.
though, before he would beckon to Yoko. It's like, young miss,
What?
you took a tumble. Stop before you go down. Let me help you out. And then he will cast Cure Wounds at level 3 or 2, level 2. Doot. For 5 points of healing.
Thanks.
It feels so weak. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast it again because that was terrible. He's like, ugh, that was weak.
That's not in it.
There we go. 11 points.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first one he's like, second he like flexes his fingers. Okay, I feel like you can send the biomagic thing, and it feels a lot more impactful that time. So yeah, two. Or actually, he used 3 spell slots, so he's only got 1 left for spell ones.
Chag, put yourself on the map.
Actually, no, he used 2 spell. He uses.
Chag, put yourself on the map.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
And I'll grab another initiative real quick.
Fresh initiative.
Shit!
What the fuck?
2 in a row?
They don't like you right now.
I'm first through the door. Damn it!
Yeah.
I would like the dice to allow me to do one cool thing tonight.
For real.
Yeah.
It's my formal petition to Roll20. Please, I know you're listening.
Yeah,
I know that
Roll20
even
has
though I
been
have mic permissions turned off,
Yeah.
I know you can hear me. You son of a bitch.
Roll20's been so fucking mean of late.
Alright. And the Batman is here guzzling from one of the barrels.
He's Kirby, stop him!
Wow.
Are these
Maybe his tiny
walls?
head.
They're like raised areas, so they're probably like maybe 6 to 8 feet up.
God, look at him.
So there's like massive casks, and then this is like a raised area here. Yeah.
Well, I'll get to him next Tuesday.
You could, step off the stairs to here if you wanted to.
Yes, blind rush down the stairs did not benefit where I ended up.
How dark is in this area?
Pretty dark, like it's dim light.
Well, that's okay. I have dark vision out to 90 feet, so
That's
I'm
fine.
I'm fine. But also, I have
Mission became 30. How'd
a
that
favorite enemy of undead.
Mhm.
So, would I be able to understand because he's undead? Would I be able to recall intelligence information about him, like intelligence on him? Maybe I'd be able to realize.
Have
Hey, he's a
you-
vampire.
Have you registered that yet? Do you think?
Potentially, especially because we're now in his sanctum.
I mean, it looks like just a red lit fucking wine cellar. Look,
Okay.
you can. Why don't you roll me an
Perception
intelligence check? Intelligence, I'd say, like
roll
Arcana, or history, or like vampire shit.
Okay, I think history would be more relevant for him. He's got really less study for books for history, or Arcana versus history. Nah.
Yeah. Some creepy basement. You like maybe you're not really sure exactly what is happening here, but it's creepy and you don't like it.
Okay.
And it's probably exploitative in some manner. Alrighty. So it is starting off. Yoko, do you want to have an initiative?
Oh, I did. I got a 13. Why am I on it?
Here, I'll add it in for you.
That's strange.
So
Roll 20 strikes
13.
again.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, Shao, you're up first.
Okay. So I can see him just fine. Do I have? Is this a stair? Does this stairwell like block my vision of him from here? Do I have to get down?
No, but he is behind some shit, so it's like partial cover.
Okay. So to get to him from over here, I'd have to go around, right? I can't get to him from across.
I mean, you could try and clamber up some of the like the boxes and shit. But if you wanted to get to him without making any checks, then this would be the path that you'd have to take. Did you see that?
Yeah. Let's see here.
What's happening?
Okay, so he's gonna stay on the stairwell. He's gonna just take pot shots at this guy, but he is going to use his bonus action to cast another hunter's mark
Noted.
on the vampire on the dude,
Is a hunter's mark.
and then he's gonna line up his bow. So he does not have his shield equipped. It's two-handed. Where's the shield at, dude? Adamantine shield. Yeah, he doesn't have the shield equipped right now, so he's got an AC of 17 again, and Makes two shots with the hunter's longbow. Plus, it's got the bonus because it's got hunter's mark up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first shot. So 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just hits with the cover he's got. He managed to thread the needle.
Don't we need to talk to this guy?
Pretty sure we do.
Why are you shooting him?
I'm just weakening him. He's a pretty tough fight. I promise you.
Hey. Okay.
All right, and
21.
you're using a magic weapon. So.
Yep, it's magic.
So how much damage? Sorry.
7 plus. I don't know why it's not applying the global modifier. There should have been +2 in that first attack. It should have been 14.
Oh,
The
21.
damage. Yeah, and the second one is 9 plus 4, so 13. So 14 and 13, so 27 total.
Did you get to shoot 3 times?
No, you know what? Let me double check something.
Because if you think you only shoot twice, right?
Yeah.
It is only
Yeah.
shooting twice.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
Hunter's Mark and
The bonuses.
You just hunter's marked twice.
That's not
though,
Hunter's
'cause you
Mark.
already
That's the
had.
+2 for fighting style.
Yeah, fighting.
Oh.
That's why the 8 and the 4
okay.
becomes 14, and the 9 and the 4, or the 7 and the 4 becomes
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
So how much is
because
that
of the
total?
longbow.
That is.
14 and
Longbow gives me a
13,
bonus.
27.
All right, cool. Got it. Noted. He has
Yeah.
been hurt.
Yeah, when I attack a target that's got hunter's
Yeah.
mark with this bow, I get a +2 to the attack roll and a +2 to the damage on top of the
Yes.
hunter's mark damage.
Got it. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a hot second.
Yeah, it's been a while. But
yeah.
that's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought you'd rolled hunter's mark twice or something.
Nope.
Yeah. Sure. That is. Yeah. Your go, Yoko.
From what
You can, like-
has been described, this is just some creepy guy, so I'm going to cast sleep on him.
Okay. You send out a sleep that way, and doesn't really do a whole lot. What level were you casting?
Just first level. I
I
believe
mean, if
this
it
is
was
just a
just some
guy.
random, if it was just some random guy, then yeah, it would work. But as you cast it out, it doesn't seem to take effect. He's still guzzling on the barrel.
Wait, he's drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
What?
he's got a barrel there. He's got a tap. He's just sort of holding it up, and he's just broken off the cork and is just pouring it into his mouth.
I missed that part. Upon seeing the
Bodily
sleep
lifting
don't
a
work, I
keg
go,
over his head.
Yeah.
This
Something's
guy
wrong.
ain't normal.
that usually works. That's all I can do.
Alrighty, got it. Okie dokie. Meltdown.
Tommy, enough drinking. I'm gonna try and.
Never enough.
The fuck? Yeah, you're definitely getting cut off. Try and. I'll put a pair of arrows in his leg.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty. Those definitely hit. It's +1 longbow, so
Yeah, boy.
magic. So that is. My brain's not working. 15. Got it. Start of his turn. He regenerates.
Uh-oh.
And then turns and
What a strange thing to say.
yeah, of course. He turns and stands up. And from the shadows, we have. Where did I put it? Sorry, I'm trying to find the fucking thing. had this prepped, but it's either deleted itself or I just forgot to do it, which is honestly more likely. That's not it. All right. There we go. All right. And from out of the orb that is sort of lodged in the center of this golden armor that he's just donned, spills out a stream of blood that swarms into a bunch of bats.
What?
The bats are made of blood.
That ain't fucking right.
Who is this guy?
And then the bats move towards you guys.
Some fat wizard.
And the guy, what does he want to do? He is going to.
None of that was his action?
Well, he can still move and shit. So he is going to move and just sort of bound across here. And some of the wood kind of cracks and creaks as he rushes across and ducks down here. And yeah, he's ducked down there.
Does he get full cover over there?
Yes, he is. He's behind a bunch of barrels and shit. Billy.
How high up are the bats?
They're like maybe 5 feet up.
Okay.
You can definitely jump and hit them.
Yeah, I will scrub up onto the side of the barrel here and
Yeah, run up, sort of side leap from the barrel, kick off it, swing up. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Does the claws count as magic?
When I have crimson right on them, they do. And
Awesome, and you do.
Right, yes, until I take
Awesome.
a rest.
So still half on the slashing and bludgeoning because swarm, but the lightning is full damage. So that is 15 half to 7, and then another 7 from the lightning.
14 total.
Yeah, you basically just half the number of blood bats in the swarm as each time you swing through, the blood just sort of splatters on the ground and on your claws and a little bit in your mouth, to be honest.
13?
Yep.
Okay. For 9 more?
Yeah, you just sort of spread through this swarm of bats and the blood just spatters everywhere. Funnily enough, there's a somewhat unique flavor to this blood as some of it spatters into your mouth.
Cool.
That's nice.
I will shift again.
All right.
Last minute. Nice.
Nice, Max.
It's me.
Alrighty, Chuck.
From the stairwell here, can I actually climb onto this wall and onto the
That's you can just step off onto that. The stairwell comes down.
and I
So
get
here,
I get onto this level
top,
from
yeah.
the stairwell?
You just walk there.
Okay.
So it'd be like, yeah, here.
Okay. Yeah. 30, 35, 50. Five is 70.
Ready?
Yeah, just dashing that way.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Got it. Yoko. This man is clearly not a man. He's just throwing blood bats at you.
Yeah. Change of tactics. What's the name of the guy we're looking for? The agent?
Maeve. It's a
Right.
half-elven woman.
Yeah. I'm gonna call out to him.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to do this. We're just looking for Maeve. Do you know where she is? And I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
All right. He's too far away for that to work right now. But when you get closer, tell me.
True.
It's 30 feet range, I believe.
Yeah.
Not twice that.
I mean, you could move. You could hop off.
Yeah, I haven't moved. How close could I get?
You'd have to go down the stairs if you don't want to risk taking damage and losing concentration. So
Could jump down and then cast the spell.
yeah.
Or yeah, I would have to.
Also, question: how did you heal?
I healed her twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
They
While
came
I was
down.
breaking down the door.
Yeah. Tracks.
That seems like a silly thing to do, so I'll just walk down the stairs normally.
Alrighty. Got it.
And
Just-
not be in range.
Yeah,
So
let me know.
I'll read Malthan's thoughts, I guess.
All right, Malthon, what are you thinking?
Just the surface thoughts.
Who the fuck has blood bats? What the fuck is this shit? This place stinks. I'm gonna.
Let's just you can just smell fucking blood.
Fair enough.
Just that's yeah, Malthon. The smell is blood. And yeah, Yoko, you read his thoughts of this place is gross and bloody and oh my
Agreed.
god, blood bats.
And I do call that out. Where is Maeve?
Yeah. And I suppose he'll reply on his turn. Malthon.
Time to put another 2 in the chunky man. Riddle him with arrows. Break his knees.
Ooh.
Yeah, fucking. Actually, no, sorry. He's behind full cover.
Damn it!
He's tucked behind some barrels. Sorry,
That's fair.
I do believe we established that.
If Malthar moved over to here, would he be able to get a shot still with partial cover?
Yeah, partial cover.
Alright. We'll do that.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Both hit.
Stacking up.
Mm-hmm. So that is 7 and 8 and 7. So 15, right?
Yep. 15 plus.
14. No, 15. Yeah, 15. My brain is fucky sometimes. But yes, you have shot this man's. As he sort of roars in pain.
You don't stand a chance. Once Billy gets to you, she's gonna rip you the fuck apart.
So what is it? Do you want to deal or to die?
I've stated my demands.
Then help me deal with these creatures and we can speak.
These creatures are with me.
That's about as far as you get in the initiative. You know, not that much time to speak. So he is going to hop down. And yeah, he's just going to hop down and sort of stomp along the barrel, breaking his feet through some of it, and land here. as he is going to make a where are we? He's going to turn to Billy. Come now. We're both creatures of the night. Let us take what is ours. And charm. So wisdom saving throw.
I don't want to metagame, but if this is a vampire as the stat block is, it's been less than 24 hours since he last tried this on me. If that's what he
That
tried to
is
do with
true.
the club,
So he can't.
I would
Then he will not do that. Apologies.
Well, he could try, be a stupid little idiot. It's understandable that
he
he wouldn't
could, but-
recognize me as the woman, because I am a full
That's
werewolf.
possible.
Now.
Paolo.
It's always I. I mean, if you forgot, it's possible he forgot. Not 20.
Yeah,
Ah.
no, he attempts to charm you, and fucking nothing happens.
Do you laugh at him?
I don't. I make no sound.
I have a selection of fine blood we can share. Your turn.
Why don't I take you up on that? And I will attack him 3 times to take his blood instead.
He doesn't have blood, he's just borrowing other people's. But yeah, continue.
I'm going to use my blood curse of the marked.
Mhm.
I'm going to amplify so that this so that I gain advantage on my next roll to hit. So
Mhm.
I take 6 necrotic, which doesn't even eat all the way through my temp.
You do get a charge of your
My blood
Blood
rune,
rune.
yes. So I do marked and blood rune, 1 charge and advantage and ka-chomp. Fucking fuck my fucking fuckhole. 14.
as you sort of reach out to bite, he catches you under the chin with his hand and just holds your muzzle shut.
Fucking
Down,
abs-
dog, and
absolutely
throws your muzzle
not.
to the side.
Yeah, he tries to do that. I snap at him again. 27 this time.
And as he do so, you
Oh, I don't
slip
have
out.
advantage, but yeah.
You slip out and sort of latch onto his forearm and rip a chunk damage.
That, check that, and that. There we go. Bang!
Nice.
I will re-roll to see if I get higher. That is very slightly better.
I'm assuming you're doing lightning, by the way, for your
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Any necrotic?
The blood rune is necrotic, but it is already a 1.
All right. So no damage from that. So
It doesn't. You can't reduce past 1. So instead of
oh right.
so it's 24.
Okay. So 24 damage.
He is marked by me, and I will also, because I hit him, do Brand of Castigation. That's a
Alright.
free action that just happens when I hit. If he hits anybody else than me, he takes psychic damage. And I know where he is forever.
Got it.
Damn.
Xiao.
Fuck. All right, Xiao sees this happen. He's like, you tried to charm her already, you dumb shit. And he takes, and he has advantage on from this position now, right? He's able to see everything. And no, I'm not taking like, I'm not saying he's got a better shot. I'm just saying he can see down from where he is, right?
Advantage, not advantage.
Yeah, he's got full vision of everything down below. So yeah,
I mean, you need to be here, or here, but yes.
Yeah, he moves over to the position where he's able to just lean over and just go and just take 2 shots, and that's what he does. He still has his mark on that. He's still concentrating on his mark, and he's going to take 2 shots with his hunter's longbow. Ooh, nat 20.
Fucking hell, you guys are rolling like crazy. Yeah, for sure.
Damage. Did the damage to the weapon? I do the bonus.
It didn't do the +2.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do the +2.
So
I have the modifier.
that'd be 21.
And then
23. The +2. It did do the hunter's mark, but it didn't double it, which is so weird.
Okay. So yeah, +2 hunter's mark. So 6 + 2. Disregard the last 3.
Well, no, keep that 3 because that's your hunter's mark, which didn't double. It only rolled 1 hunter's mark.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Sorry, so how
all
much
those are
damage?
valid.
So the first
he's taken 21.
Yeah, this is correct for the first
So
attack.
then 5 more.
Okay.
Okay, second attack. 19 to hit.
Yep.
5 piercing, and then I'm rolling damages. So this is +2 because the hunter's mark on the bow, and
An
then
actual hunter's mark.
not so great. That's okay.
So
So 8 more damage.
Oh,
He
I accidentally
disappeared.
deleted his fucking token.
He's gone.
Move in.
He's invisible.
I know where he is still.
Yeah. No. Sorry. How much is that one? So that's 5, 2, and 1.
It's at 8. And it's all magical damage. It's a magical weapon and a magical spell.
Got it.
And that's it.
Alrighty.
I guess he would kind of crouch below the wall a little bit to give him partial cover if that's possible.
If you wanted to like back up behind one of the barrels, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he would do that. So if the vampire tries to shoot at him.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Yoko. Also, I accidentally fucking deleted this guy's initiative, but I think it was what, like
It was
15?
9.
It was
9.
9.
Okay.
He was right.
It was 9.
Me.
It's 10. 9.
Okay. Now I will get within range.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this man is not willing to negotiate with you while you're attacking him, which I feel
That's
is
fair.
an understandable.
But he might think about it. I'll call it again. What have you done with Maeve, you scoundrel?
She's mine.
Oh. Surface thoughts?
His surface thoughts are that she tastes pretty good.
Oh. I feel like she's dead, but I'll push on this. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. He fails. 11.
Okay. Does he choose to succeed?
Sorry, what?
I don't know, that's a thing that
Does he
creatures
have
can do, right?
Yeah, does he have
Yeah.
legendaries? Does he have
Oh,
legendaries?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so then spell fails. I can do something else with my life.
Alrighty. Meltan.
Keep peppering him. Keep sticking and moving. Put another 2 in his rolls. Oh,
Alright.
I doubt
Yes,
that
no.
one. Yeah.
Alrighty. 17.
Keep it up, Ed. Keep up the good work. It's like keep the lengthy haul of the blood wells here.
Alrighty. That is your turn.
Yes.
The vampire is looking pretty hurt, so he is going to just sort of punch a hole into one of the barrels and just start guzzling.
No. No.
We're in a room full of healing potions, but only for him.
Blow him up.
Oh, fireball?
Fireball. I have Shield Master.
Make him get on his hands and knees.
But I don't.
Well, center it up then.
And he is
Airburst it.
considerably healed, and then
Hmm.
sort of shouts out, "Come to me, my children!" And I am going to have. Where are we? Bursting out of a couple of the barrels,
Oh man.
a couple of emaciated young women.
Were we given a description of Maeve?
Yes, neither of these is her, at least from a
Okay.
cursorial glance.
Sure, sure.
Alrighty. So they will go immediately after him, and he will. Yeah, that is his turn for him to guzzle and call him. And then this one will run up behind you, Malthan, and make a swing for 18 to hit.
Definitely hitting.
That is going to be a grapple, and then a 21 to bite you.
Yep.
So that is 4 piercing and 2 necrotic. And your hit points are reduced by 2 maximum.
Not the bad.
And you're, still grappled. She's, reached over and, has kind of grabbed you sort of around the chest and then grabbed you on the top of the head and pulled your head to one side and is just macking on your neck. And this one bursts out and is going for you, Yoko.
Wah!
So, swing, 23 to hit, definitely hits.
Easily.
Grapple, bite for 7 piercing and 8 necrotic, much more. And
That's way more.
And yeah, he's rolled. The first one rolled real fucking low. And that is 8 hit point reduction as well.
Yeah.
All right, Billy.
Cool, I attack.
Yes, understandable. You hit him for sure. Ow! Ow! Ow!
I will re-roll the last one to see if I do better. I do. I will give you the total. This is all
Okay.
magical.
That's just a lot of damage. Please, my brain is not good at
Yes,
this.
doing it
Thank
right
you.
now. 57 total.
Jesus. Yeah, you shred a lot of the fat from this man. What you realize is now not fat, but just his skin that is inflated from being so full of blood.
You.
As you slash, it begins to spray out like arterial spray.
I'll kill them. I'll kill you. It don't matter. I'll get it done. Tell me where she is.
Why would I do that if you're just going to kill me anyway?
I will smile as widely as only creatures with muzzles can. And I will say, because it can hurt a lot less. You haven't even touched me yet. That's me.
He just sort of laughs and spits out the blood. Yep, Chaug.
Chaug is going to assist Yoko.
How?
It's like he's gonna attack the vampire.
That makes
spawn
sense.
that's
I
on
thought you were trying to, make the help action from where you were, and I was
50-foot long arms.
yeah, just fucking
nah.
stretch Armstrong.
But no, he's like he yells out to Billy. Like, Billy, I'm helping Yoko, and he turns his big ass bow over and starts firing arrows at the vampire spawn.
All right.
Unfortunately, without the mark because it's still.
There's a
on the map.
teensy bit of cover from the the wall of bottles and shit there, but it's not a whole lot.
Well, if he moves over here, would she not have cover anymore?
No, she's behind some barrels and shit.
Okay.
It's not much. It's
she's
plus
partial
2.
cover. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck that noise. So
Yeah,
first
that's
attack,
awesome.
no magic bonus, just straight longbow. 18 minus 2, so 16. So she has 18 to hit.
Alrighty. Yeah, that hits.
For 9 piercing. Second bow shot, 25 will hit for 8, so 17 points of piercing damage. Arrows fly into the back of the vampire spawn that's attacking Yoko.
All right.
And that's it for Shauk. Get off
I have a
her!
question on wording. Is the bonus Hunter's Mark thing only for the target that you have Hunter's Marked?
Yeah.
Or is it any time that you have it active?
It's for the Hunter's Mark target.
Try
Hey,
to.
mark a target.
That's why it's +2 instead of +1. All right. So sorry, that was 17 damage to Lisa 1. 17. Yoko, your turn. You are grappled.
I'm gonna start with telekinetic shove.
Alrighty. Strength
Roll.
save.
Must make a save.
Natural 20 times 2.
What?
Yeah. I just have it by advantage by default, just so that I don't have to change it. So it rolls twice, and both of them were natural 20s. So yeah, just holds on to you, and with the positioning, it actually drives its fangs deeper into your neck.
Son of a bitch.
Not enough to do additional damage, but theming. That's your action.
No, bonus action.
Oh, okay. Right. What's your action?
Hmm. I was really hoping that would work.
Oh, it didn't.
Alright. I will.
Misty step.
No.
Oh.
Another
No, no.
dimension door.
Yeah, that's such a waste. It cost chill
It's
touch
helpful.
at the main guy, but at disadvantage.
All right. It
Not a
is
waste.
also. Actually, no, he doesn't have any cover from. You go the straight line. Yep. Roll. Chill touch, main guy.
Did not roll. Why didn't it roll? Roll 20's turned it into a spell card instead of an attack. Hot damn!
All right. Yeah, you reach out, and despite the energy that is being drained through your neck, you throw out your hand, and a skeletal image of it reaches out and clutches onto not the throat of the guy, but the red bulb in his stomach, and begins sapping some of the energy, and prevents it from restoring him in that moment.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and he obviously takes half damage. So
Yeah.
3.
I think it.
I think the
but
fact
still,
that he can't regain hit points. Really
you've
complete.
basically dealt 20 damage plus whatever he would have guzzled if he guzzled.
Yeah, that was my aim.
All right, Nathan, you are grappled.
I am going to pull one of my emergency flute daggers, or my flute short sword, and this one I had prepared in case the liches came first, but it works in this case of the holy water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Zephyr Strike to try and stab this Empire in the chest.
All right. Yep. You swing around and manage to reverse grip, stab up behind you.
You're damn right, dude. I've been cursed by liches. Of course, I'm gonna have holy water.
Of course, it was you. I was sitting here going, man.
So is
She
this
doesn't know
holy?
but she can't kill this thing.
So this is holy oil.
Holy water.
Unguent's the oil that I've put into it.
Yeah, oil rather than water, because you can't coat a weapon in holy water. It has to be oil.
And for the holy radiant.
Sanctified oils.
Yes. The anointing oils. Yeah, alright, so that is force piercing and radiant.
Ooh, and then a second stab.
Nice.
And that second 2d6 as I just keep shivving holy unguents into this man. This vampire people
Yeah.
always fucking
Alright.
come prepared every situation.
So that's one use, another use. Your fluted thing is empty now.
Yes.
Alright, that is further 12. Got it. That brings us to the spawn. This one is just going to keep macking on you. So bite. That is... What's your AC? Yeah, just hits with a 16. So 7 piercing, 8 necrotic, max reduced by 8. And she regains 8.
Problem with fighting vampires is that if I look at the green bars, it doesn't look that bad. You're only, 15 from the max, but your max is down by 20 points. That's
That's right.
the
yeah.
kicker. Simply don't
And-
get hit. That's what I've
Okay.
been doing.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah.
And
Again,
then
he hasn't attacked me once.
And then this one is going to mac on. Oh, sorry. Claw can still happen. Claw on you as. Ooh!
Crit?
No! Okay, that's a crit.
Hell yeah.
That is.
Wait, didn't we give mouth on some of the adamantine?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's just a regular hit then.
Big fuck.
Do you have the adamant?
I believe. Yeah. Because I believe.
Alright.
that is
Adamantine
a-
shield?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is 7 then, not 13. For the slashing as she sinks her claws into your chest and begins shredding the flesh from your bones.
Not the flesh in your bones.
Yeah.
They make it to
and
stone
then-
foundations.
And then this one is going to Yoko is going to attempt to shove you prone with his first attack
Oh, what the hell?
as it kind of pounces on you.
Stop! I don't consent! Stop!
So make,
Right.
I presume, acrobatics.
I think it is. It's contested.
Acrobatics or athletics. You take
That's
your
just
pick.
that's just for grapple, but this is a shove.
Oh,
I think
shove was
yeah.
different.
Yeah. Shove is the same, contested by a target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. The target
Yeah.
chooses the ability to
Oh,
use. 'Cause you, as the defender, you still get to try and decide to plant your feet and shove back or twist out of the way.
yeah.
It's one higher, 12.
All right. They rolled a 7, so you're okay, but they still get to
Okay.
bite you.
Yeah.
Don't be gay.
21 to hit, so 8
Ah.
piercing, 7 necrotic, reduced by 7 max.
Shag, I thought you were helping them.
Ah.
Now it is this guy's turn.
Come on,
As
this
he-
guy.
This guy.
Yeah, this guy. As he is going to, turn to you, Billy. And says,
Finally.
even if you want to, I don't think you have the talent to kill me.
No.
And he is going to take a swing at you. 21.
Nope.
Oh, okay. What's your AC?
22. I am shifted. I have my resilient hide active.
yeah.
Yeah, I get +2 if I do both of those.
Alrighty.
And he didn't hit me, so my shield doesn't go up. But
23.
23 will hit. My shield will go up to 23, and I gain a charge of both.
Alright, so that's 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. Is that magical?
No.
Okay,
No,
I
it's
take
just-
3 of that.
Alright.
It's my temp HP, so it catches in my fur and like doesn't even really get me, and I just kind of pull back away, and it's a very human expression, but I cock an eyebrow.
As he sort of looks at you and like grits his teeth, spits a bit of blood through them. Yeah, he's not happy about that. And it's your turn.
Great. I have a charge of Blood Rune because he hit me. So I'm going to no, I'm gonna stick with we'll bite once and claw twice. The bite will have the blood, or I guess whichever one hits first will have the Blood Rune. Bite 19, claw crit fail. Claw also 19.
So yes, no, yes.
All right. Blood Rune. Bite. Okay, that is 17 plus 11 is 28 minus half the Blood Rune. Blood Rune is 4, so minus 2, so 26 on the first one. As I chomp into the arm that he not the one that he attacked me with, but the one that he grabbed my face with. I want some of those fingers. How many fingers can I get for 26 damage?
I'm gonna say you can get 2.
Hell yes. I want the ring and the middle finger.
Yeah, you get 2 chubby fingers that actually pop like gushes in your mouth with blood.
Spit them out, claw.
It's actually very honestly, the flavor of the blood is a mix of very unique and interesting tastes.
I will take the 18 damage over the 17 for the claw.
Alright.
So 18 additional.
Alright.
That's me.
18. Yeah, you've definitely cut this man to ribbons in this moment. Chow.
I just need Malthorn to realize that I can't kill this guy on my own and come over and pour like a drop of holy water on him while I'm working.
Imagine Billy actually.
Yeah, Malthorn, you know enough to know that holy water hurts vampires. To know whether it's required to kill them, I'd say you'd probably need to make a check, but yeah.
Fight intelligence.
So that can happen when it comes to it. Yeah. Shaug, what we doing? Also, I should put the fucking combat music back on. Moved.
Yeah, I made a joke about vibing out to the wilderness music.
Yeah.
Shaug looks over to the vampire, the master, and then the minions. It's like, Yoko, I don't think I can take that vamp spawn out before it takes you down. Try to get out of there.
Right.
She tried that.
Shoot the vampire spawn.
Okay.
Shoot her.
He's gonna focus on the spawn again. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to focus on the boss or not. So
he hasn't meaningfully hit me, so I'm alright.
Okay. Well, you know what?
I need to bring more spellcasters with saves and shit.
He's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the vampire. That's attacking Yoko. Because he needs to make sure that it goes down. So that's the bonus action to put a new Hunter's Mark on that vampire, and then he's gonna attack that vampire.
So which one?
So the one that's at this one. His mark is ending on the boss, and he's got a new mark on this one.
Got it.
Okay.
So because the boss didn't die, you don't get the slot back.
Exactly. But now if I kill this vampire, I will get the slot back.
Yeah. But you've used another one too.
Yeah, I've used a slot, but that's okay as long as I have one slot.
Just making sure
back,
you have those slots.
Yeah. I had 2 additional. I had 2 level 1s left.
Yeah. Alrighty, cool. Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so firing my first shot. 24 to hit. 7 piercing. Why is it doing my strength?
Well, that ain't right.
That is definitely not right.
Roll 20 fucky.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that should actually be 6 plus 4. So it should be 10.
Alright, so plus another 3.
Yeah, so plus 3.
And
Hunter's Mark. I don't know why I fucking changed the damage on that. That's weird.
So it's 2 for the Hunter's Mark bonus.
Yeah. So that
is how much?
You roll the d6 for 3.
3.
Okay, so second attack with the hunter's longbow.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Yes.
There we go. 8 damage dex with the hunter's
So
mark.
10 and then
11.
got it.
Every drop counts. Every speck of blood counts.
Yeah, it's all
Alrighty.
magical damage on that spawn.
Yep, yep.
And that's
That's your
it
turn?
for him.
All right, Yoko, you are grappled and being sucked dry. I just
These
got
vampire spawn looking a lot less like emaciated now that they're draining our party members.
All right, back.
Right away. Get him.
I'm back.
I
DM's
said,
gone.
are the vampire spawn looking a lot less emaciated now that they're draining party members dry?
Yeah.
Stop! I need that. Doing the same thing as before. I'm shoving this one.
Alrighty. Where are we? Saving throw. Strength. Hey, you did it. Natural
Cool.
one. Times
Finally.
2. So it made up for the natural 20 times 2.
Alright,
The universe is balanced.
I'll quickly throw another chill touch at the main guy.
Alright, make your attack.
18.
That just hits.
Lovely.
Yoko, I could keep.
However,
Well,
he is going to use his emergency charge as you sort of realize that there are a couple of bulbs on his shoulders as one of the bulbs shatters and casts shield on him.
oh, what
As
the heck?
he's at extraordinarily low health right now, so he does not want to take that. So
Alright.
he's not going to.
I'm gonna Chronal Shift myself. See if I
Alright,
can roll higher.
give it a go.
Just maybe. 24!
Oh,
That is
baby!
one more than what you needed. So yeah,
Yes.
do 5
Triple.
necrotic, and he is unable to heal.
I'm gonna run away!
Yes, that was sick as fuck.
Alrighty.
Did you ever lose concentration on detect thoughts during all that?
Oh, the spell
Huh.
ends when he succeeded on the save.
Oh, okay.
That's... yeah, I'm done.
Oh yes, another target come and get. Oh, I also forgot he attacked me. He should have taken 2 psychic damage for each of those attacks he made against me. Can you just slide him 4 psychic damage real quick?
Alright. Got it.
Apologies, I forgot about that.
Oops.
You're all good. Okay. Knock on.
Bone guy. I
You grapple.
switch to the captain's cutlass, and then the delicious Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
So we keep stacking it on.
You know that Malthar, and he be Zephyrin and he's striking.
That's right. Endless Zephyr and the Striking.
You do be.
Every day he be Zephyr striking.
Yep.
And a second one just for good measure.
No.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
Delicious magic weapon.
12 as you swing around and once again sort of reverse grip just keeps stabbing directly behind you.
That is me.
Alrighty. It is the spawn's turn. The spawn is going to run to your goal and try and finish what it started.
That's a different spawn. That's the spawn on me. Oh no.
They
Oh.
both go on the same
My
turn.
bad.
They go on
Yeah.
the same turn.
Did
Yeah.
he run close enough to pass by me?
Ooh.
I don't think Yoko did, so no.
No, I went the other way, but I had to go around barrels. Is this thing faster than me?
Yes, slightly.
Understandable.
That
Go
is
on, then.
homophobic, actually. Just so you know.
How dare you?
No, it's homophilic. They love you.
Right?
Oh,
I don't consent.
This is not the look. I've watched Happy Sugar Life. This is not love. This is not what real love is.
No, it's
this
not.
is Love, Death, and Robots.
So that
Yo.
is. Oof! 26 crit.
Oh, stop! No, you
16
want to grapple,
slash.
right?
Sorry.
grapple me.
Yeah, they were trying to grapple. They were going to do that ahead of time. Otherwise, it would have been 16 slashing.
Yeah, cool.
And then bite. Which misses for 11.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So you grapple, but they
Oh,
didn't.
believe
Yeah.
They grapple the fuck out of you.
And the other one's going for Maltham.
Got that epic
except
cinematic shot where they pin you to the wall, but they can't get you to bite on because you're like
Oh.
grabbing their face.
Yeah, Maltham, 17,
Pin me to the wall,
9
Lucius.
slashing. And bite misses as you're sort of like catching it in the face with your cutlass, stopping it from macking on your neck anymore. This guy is going to. He can't regain hit points, so he is going to. What is he going to do? He's going to transform into Cloud of Mist.
Pussy! I mean.
Son of a bitch.
And he is going to disappear up one of the chimneys, or the ventilation shafts.
Can I attack him while he's missed? I opportunity attack the mist.
You can swing through it, but I don't believe it does anything. Let me double check.
It's not. He's not doing gaseous form then.
I mean, he could do that, but he's doing the fucking
Emergency out.
yeah. He's doing the emergency out. Yep, he's going. And
Gains
there's
immunity
unfortunately
to
nothing you.
bullshitting damage.
Unfortunately, there's not much you can be doing about it.
I know the direction that he is. Did he go straight up?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, he has
Can
Hunter's Mark on him still. Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. How far up? The ceiling you said was 15?
Yeah, the ceiling's probably about 15. He probably looking about another additional 15.
Okay.
All right. That is Billy.
I will snarl and run over to the other two. Motherfucker, try to. And I slam out towards the one on the wall. Run from me! You two figure out where it went! And I'm pummeling this one.
It's just fucking feral animals
One.
screaming like a dying
Yeah.
rabbit.
Lovely.
2. Let's see if it's dead from that.
Alright.
I'm gonna actually re-roll the. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm gonna re-roll the crit and see if I do better on that one. I
think
did
you
by quite a bit. Okay, so that is 13, and then 13 again. 26 plus 7 is 33.
All right, 33. Looking rough, not dead.
Okay, bonus action claw one more time. 14.
No, it just manages to duck out of the way as your claws leave deep gouges in the stone wall behind it.
Okay. I am trying to draw focus. I'm good at it. I will also step here.
Noted.
Ooh, look at my tasty fucking butt.
Mm-hmm.
No.
However, they do have other people grappled already.
That's fine.
So Shalchal, it is your turn.
If Xiao Chao gets here, or maybe over here, would he be able to shoot at these two vampires?
They'd have some cover.
Yeah, it would be partial cover, not full cover, right?
No, not full, but
Okay.
they would have some cover. Probably 3/4, given the positioning.
So 3/4 cover gives how much? +4?
5.
Okay. And you know what? Shaug is going to just jump off the balcony and tumble.
Ready.
Splash.
So
Please splash. I was taking a bath.
It's
I guess
blood,
that's
blood,
an
blood.
athletics check or an acrobatics check. Yeah, it's
Yeah, acrobatics. That's what I said. All right, you're good. You tumble roll.
Yeah, tumbles, rolls, and hops back up. So would that how much movement would that be? Just draw, fall off the ledge, basically.
10.
Okay, so he's got 15, I think, 25 feet of movement still. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, 25. Okay. Going to. Would he be able to? Would the vampire still have like partial cover here?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's like shit tons of barrels in
Yeah,
between.
but would it be partial cover?
No, that'd be full. There's 2 barrels in between both of you.
Okay.
Almost 3, to be honest.
Okay. Second.
Like you could get here and maybe shoot the one behind Malthon, but you'd risk hitting him.
He's tiny.
Yeah,
Malthorn's barely a
do
person.
it. I've been stabbing over my shoulder. Shoot the bitch.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he's gonna. He's gonna run over here
Right.
and he's gonna fire at this one.
And that's how
All
you
right.
got
So partial cover. If you miss her, you might hit him.
That's okay.
Yeah, whatever the
Almost.
discrepancy between their ACs are.
19, 20.
All right. You do manage to lodge an arrow into her shoulder over Malthon's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Okay, it didn't add any. So, yeah, straight up 12 damage.
All right.
Second shot.
Mhm.
17 to hit.
Noted.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Or
Yes. No,
9
only
piercing.
dash. You probably like nick Malthon's shoulder, but not enough to do actual
Yeah,
damage.
superfluous. So yeah, he takes a total of 21 damage piercing.
All right.
As the
Noted.
bolts, as the arrows just thrum into her.
Fuck yeah.
Yoko, your turn.
Okay, we'll draw the spell blade. I'll
All
cast Chill Touch into it and go for a stab.
Got it. So, make your swang with the spell blade. I
Yeah.
believe it's just a regular. You don't have a necessarily bonus to hit much. I can't remember what the spell blade does. You got it. You have
It's
it.
just a short sword that will. Never mind. Forget about it. Irrelevant.
Yeah, you get like bonuses to hit depending on the level of the slot that you put in.
As a cantrip. Yeah.
Shouldn't the spellblade be using your int modifier too?
No, it's just a sword.
Oh,
It's a magic sword.
damn.
Regardless, now on.
You could potentially get an enchanter to sort that out for you later on. But yeah, you swing and a miss.
Hey, waggle, 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 waggle. Look at the advantage. Waggle, waggle.
Malthon.
I'm going to try and break grips for this.
Mhm.
It's tasty athletics.
Come on, Malthar.
Nah.
Come on, Malthar.
No, you wriggle, but their claws is in you.
Second wave.
Alrighty,
Oh, baby.
you heal a little bit.
Wow, that healed so much.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright, it's the spawn's turn. First, they're gonna nibble. 19, so 8 piercing, 7 necrotic, max reduced by 3, Malthar.
God damn.
and then going to take a claw with advantage at Billy.
Ooh, look how tasty I am.
23.
That will hit. My AC will bump up.
9 slashing.
9 slashing. Oh my gosh.
Reduced
is this
to
a
4.
date?
Hmm.
Oh my god, I'm out of temp HP. I took 1 actual damage. Guys, someone get the paramedics.
Is this my
Oh
own
my
blood?
God.
Nobody makes me bleed my own
Oh, I
blood.
feel so bad for you.
Alrighty.
Give
So
me.
that is a bite on Yoko. 21, so 4 piercing and 5 necrotic, reduced by 5 max.
I've remembered that I have a spell for this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast Flash Ward.
Alright. So you don't take the damage.
Does it still reduce my max health?
No, because it's reduced by the amount of necrotic damage you take. So
So if you have
Yeah.
resistance to necrotic, it also reduces that.
yeah, but Flash will gives you 10 HP.
Yeah,
for
I'm just giving an
moment.
example of the
Yeah.
rules, like Shatter Kai.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, she doesn't regain the 5 hit points
Oh, good they do it.
because you didn't take the damage. And then she is going to take a claw on Billy.
That's actually dope as fuck. What's the source for that spell?
I made it.
Oh,
Source is
that's
him. That
that's
man.
cool.
Yeah. I thought it was a cool idea because Shield is AC. Its Flash Ward is like, hey, hit points because some things don't attack your AC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that definitely doesn't hit. Scratches off your armor.
excellent.
And the guy moves further away.
Nah,
Upstairs.
straight up still.
Yeah.
Or is he moving through the rooms at all? He's like, no, okay, he's just trying to.
I mean, it's
fly
like he
straight
moves up.
the-
He moves up a bit and then sideways some.
Okay.
But when it gets to it, when you get to chasing him, if you do, then
Yeah.
we can get to that.
Right now, Billy's trying to determine if he's leaving the house. In
Yeah.
your mental image of how big it is. Right now, I'm
it's-
imagining he's on like the top floor, maybe.
I'm gonna say make an intelligence check because you know where he is, but you can't. Okay.
I also
yeah.
should
even
get-
in your.
Another
Barrel.
thing. Yeah.
Well, I would say because you're like transformed and fucking wild right now. It's probably not the most concentrated you've ever been on, logistics and spatial.
I
logic.
don't. I haven't like lost control.
I know,
I'm
but
still
I'm
very
just-
much.
Yeah, but you're more like living in the moment, is what I'm imagining.
Right.
Is
So,
that be accurate?
I mean,
Like
yeah,
when you get to it, when you are focused on that, absolutely. I'm just thinking like in the moment. I mean, you that 20 is enough anyway.
okay.
So
Like on
yeah,
the
he's
floor sort of situation.
he's like on the topish floor.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the same spawn that I went for last time. Because I have them pinned against a wall. No, actually, I don't even wanna. Claws.
Mhm.
It's all claws all the time, baby.
All right, the one on Yoko.
Yes.
Got it. Hit.
Alrighty. I was hit, so that is a blood rune.
And
Shield
half
goes
because
away. Yes, I will half that. Oh, I got a 6 on it though. Okay, so that is instead of 11, that is 8. So 8 plus 7 is 15. On that
Right.
one, I turn off blood rune and I do my other 2
15.
attacks.
I was just saying 15.
Yeah, 15, 25
Yeah.
for I will re-roll for 14,
Mm-hmm.
and my final 27 for
Alright.
for absolutely poopy piss.
Hey, it's still enough. Where are we? You swing and the vampire's flesh turns instantly to ash, and all that is left are flakes of skin, fragments of hair, and bits of shattered bone.
If I may,
Yep.
there is also a severed claw that flies off. I will use Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet. When a creature I can see drops to 0 hit points, I can make it attack. If I amplify, it can move up to half its speed and make that attack,
Yeah.
and it gets a +2. So could you please have it
Wow.
make a claw attack against that vampire with a +2 to hit and damage?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, claw. That's definitely going to hit for 8 slashing plus 2, so 10.
Very
But
dope.
reduced to 5 because it's not magic.
Can I stand here?
Yeah.
Is there space
see why
between
not.
the barrel? Okay, I will step behind. I'll say, always saving you, short stuff. That'll be.
I can Green Girl Scream. Yeah. Alrighty. That is you. Shell, your turn.
Okay. $35. Shell books it past Yoko. And actually, yeah, I guess he knows like people that get bit by vampires don't heal fast, so he's gonna knock his arrows. He's gonna transfer his mark from the dead vampire to the other spawn.
And you get the slot back.
Sweet.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, the hunter's bow gives you the slot back if the thing dies. But only once per casting of the spell. You don't get it you don't get infinite slots back. If you kill, it transfers. Kill again, you don't get 2. You just get the initial one.
Hey,
And
I
then-
mean, that's a great fighting strategy, though. Pick a hunter's mark on the low guy, sick me on him, and then get the thing back to your free hunter's mark.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to give you guys fun stuff that isn't super OP, but is like it has synchronicities. But yeah. So you fire off, definitely hits. So that is 10. Fires through, leaving a cloud of ash and skin flakes on the other side of it. And once again. 14. Oh!
That is maximum longbow damage
20.
right there.
Juicy.
20 damage.
Bomb 20.
Just 2 arrows just rip through and just sort of desiccated organs fall out from underneath the ribcage.
That's it for Shao. He's basically just in grim determination mode. It's like these are unholy creatures that need to be destroyed and put down.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Yoko, it's your turn. You've still got one of the claws of the vampire that's like just the bones of the hand that have sunken into your shoulder, and there's one fang still stuck in your neck.
Would like to pull them out. It's
You
gross.
can absolutely do that. Free action.
Sure. I've still got the spell in my slot, so I'm gonna try and use it. Stab.
Yeah, absolutely. Make your attack. It's not advantage, but yeah,
Thank
hits.
you. So that
So
much damage.
Piercing and half necrotic. Roll your
Uh,
touch.
yeah,
So 5
and
And
all
it
the other
can't heal.
effects of Chill touch.
and a heal.
Now I'm gonna
So
try
that
to
is-
shove it off of Malthon.
Sure,
strength save.
absolutely. It is going to make a strength saving throw for 4. Natural 1 plus 3. I
Huzzah!
presume just directly away from you.
Yeah, just away. I can only do away or toward.
Turn right into one of the other barrels, smash to the barrel, and make blood
Yeah.
everywhere.
Smashes into the barrel.
Give me like 2 more levels and I can start moving after you do that. And just like,
and the
pound.
barrel collapses and
Get that
blood
level
starts
9.
spilling out. Like the front of it collapses.
Nice.
And the vampire sort of fruitlessly is attempting to like grab scoops of blood and shove it into its mouth, but it's doing nothing.
I'm gonna go look up the chimney and be like, I thought it was just a guy! Creepy
You can't
guy!
see anything. Just the chimney is the chimney now.
I'm
just
just
like
looking at the chimney hole in disbelief.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is happening?
It's like Egg Shen in Big Trouble in Little China. Dom Niyakawa! When he raises his fist to the ceiling.
Alrighty. Mouth on.
Keeping my distance a little woozy at this point. Try and just put
Yeah,
2 arrows in it.
you are running low on blood right now.
Stumble this way.
Oh, did you remember to pack orange juice?
I did. I pull out grapes.
Pulp or no pulp?
Definitely pulp. I let it run between my teeth.
Alright, yeah, you fire off a couple of shots, but you're swaying too much. One of them almost hits Billy. Well, almost bounces off her armor.
Hits Billy. Clink.
Alright.
That's your
It's
funny.
it's this vampire spawn's turn. They're kind of mindless, to be honest. Like, they're intelligent enough, but they don't really think. So it is going to, yeah, just try and hit you, Billy. Just
It's
try.
my job.
Nope. And so it does crit.
I have an adamantine shield, but
Alright,
yes.
so it's just a
normal
regular hit.
damage. Excellent. A blood rune charge. And I was wondering if I would have to go without on this next turn.
So 6 slashing.
6 slashing. I reduce it to 3.
And now guys going away. He's
Ouchie.
outside the house now.
Ouchies. Oh. I got my hangnail
Billy.
now. Oh, hello, little man.
Little baby man.
Little baby man.
Sort of ring girl screech.
24?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You snatch out your mouth full of ash, and you just crush the skull in your mouth.
Excellent. I do this. I will then take the moment to crouch low over my kill, and if I may make a perception to listen for any other living or moving things in this area.
I mean, there are your teammates, but yeah, absolutely.
Any other, yeah.
Yeah, make a perception check. As sort of the blood.
I'm so bad at that.
Unfortunately, the blood thumping in your ears
Mm.
and the adrenaline running through your veins is only really registering, the obvious movements around you.
Okay, I'll stalk around over towards this area and sort of circle, looking upwards.
As you look up, you don't see him, but your instinct is like sees him. Your instinct tells you that he's like this way and up outside the house, and has begun moving faster than he was just before.
I don't actually, I will say I don't know the specification. Like, I could probably determine or guess at his speed, but I only know the direction that it is from me.
Well, do you tell us?
Yeah, your guess, like, basically the
rate that it is moving.
direction.
Yeah. It's also like cardinally moving around.
Yeah.
Me. It's not just
Do
straight
some
line.
intense math. Trigonometry.
But basically, you're getting the feeling that you're losing him.
Yeah.
Tell him Elthorn so we can get on his griffin and start tracking him for you.
I mean,
Alright.
we can't hurt him though.
He can't be mistform all along, and also it's daylight.
Yeah, but he can never run from me. This lasts until dispelled.
Oh.
But I do have a pretty decent spell level now. You'd have to roll for it if you use the 3rd level.
We'll do Want to rest then, since it looks like those spawned in a number on our teammates?
No, there is a alarm going off upstairs. We need to
Oh no,
find
no,
to,
yeah, we need to get out of
we need to
here.
ransack this place.
We
Yeah,
got
let's
five.
get- let's- loot
I
this
would
place.
say
It is
in
also
this.
2, and I have to run.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
late.
Yeah, I would say I'll make this quick because it's not going to take you long to realize that the barrel that the vampire collapsed into appears to have a corpse in it that has like tubes coming out of its wrists. And like one going into one wrist and one going into the other, and it appears that like it's been pumping healing into one, it's siphoning blood from the other.
Oh my god, they're converting healing potions.
Sickening.
And
They appear living enough to take a healing.
unfortunately, that person that got crashed into was probably initially drunk from when he came down here, and also crashed into, stop the healing process dead. But
Okay.
smashing enough, you find a couple of people unconscious. One of them does look like a very emaciated Maeve, but there is still warmth to her flesh. So she
Before
doesn't
we do
appear
any of that, Billy, I can teleport us if you can give me a very specific direction. We can maybe chase.
I can't give you a distance.
I can guess the surface ground if you think that's where he is.
I would have to guess he's still flying. I'm not sure what vampires fucking do. Maybe he turned into a goddamn cloak and flapped away.
We can always hunt him down later since you always know where he's at.
Turned into a fucking fart.
What we should do is get these people and teleport out of here. How
Yeah.
many can you take with us?
I can take one person.
Well, we only came for one person.
Let's take Maeve.
Get the others out. The bell's already ringing.
Yeah, they
People
will
are
be
coming.
It'll be fine. We just need this one.
I'm going to say, make sure she's stable. I have to do something.
Well, if you take the blood suck bit out and leave in the heal bit, surely she will be healed to full.
We don't know
Also
how long
have-
that
we-
takes, though.
I also have some healing
yeah.
potions.
I would like to draw poorly the symbol of the
You tag in the wall.
yeah, I am. I'm gonna falsely tag the wall with the fuck, what's the goddamn
Black Lotus.
no, the organization that has it out for Maltharn.
The, Black
The
Fang.
specifically yeah, the Nocturne priests. We saw
The
their
It's the Order of the Black Fang.
yes. Very crude with blood on the wall.
Right.
Oh, you're really gonna start political shit, huh?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, I am.
You hear
Just-
a throw.
There was an undead griffin spotted flying over the place.
Make me a dexterity check or intelligence check. Your pick.
Just straight either of those.
Yeah.
I
I mean, you don't have forges tools or anything, so.
No, I'm just like I picked up like
Yeah.
a handful of blood in one hand and I'm finger painting on the wall. So I'll say, I mean they're the same. I'll say intelligence just because it fits with the blood hunter sort of thing. Would you give me advantage because of the bounty hunter thing? Like I'm familiar with all of the organizations.
Xiao would help because
No, it's not really a bounty hunter organization.
Xiao would help with aid Billy with this because when he can see
Also,
well
it's
in
like
the dark.
a secretive spy organization kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, Xiao is good at facing.
This
and
is
doing
kind of a
good.
one-person thing. Like you
Oh,
can't
okay.
use two people's finger to draw one
Oh, no,
thing.
he can give creative insights like, hey, that's not quite what it looks like, stuff like that.
This is a quick in the moment thing. Just
Okay.
either one.
Not a problem.
Passable job. We leave.
All right. So I'm gonna say you guys can leave. Over Maltharm, you do notice that shrouded in a strange bubble of darkness, you see a darker silhouette of a griffin flying away with a fat shape on it.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Stole your
Right,
ride.
y'all. Somebody
I blow
somebody
my whistle.
bother
You can't
them
fucking
for XP.
Oh, bye.
Have a good one.
Alrighty. Well, I hope y'all had a good game. It's been a
Yeah.
hot second.
Hell yeah. I only
thought
just
we did.
realized at the end of it that I had
Longer.
not had my shield AC on there, so
Oh.
that's my fault.
Yeah, I only
well,
remembered after taking 30 damage that I have flash forward.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a decent enough time. I mean, I'm assuming you did.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
class.
I got to peel through all my boys' inventory. I still
Yeah,
had a
and
holy
you-
fucking arrow.
You defeated but did not quite kill a severely unlikable villain.
Don't worry.
Why did he have to be a vampire?
Blubbernuts is going to die.
I mean, I
It
got
was
to,
just
I
a
got to
scouting
do,
mission.
I got to do cool shit as the logistics nerd. It's like I battering rammed a door down a flight of stairs and rode that motherfucker down screaming the entire way, going, "Rah!" That's cool as shit. Come on,
You did bruise your shoulder on the middle door, but yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, no, you guys did pretty well there, considering a natural one started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nat ones are often like that.
Yeah. Also, one thing that I will say is, there is like a, one of the walls seems to have, one of the like the walls of bottles does seem to have a, like a place of prominence, and there's a bunch of labels on it that are of note.